Hi, I'm Claire from Native Lighting. I set up Native Lighting 18 months ago when I realised there was a real lack of craft lights in the market that were high quality, affordable and modern. Not only do Native Lighting lamps give you the perfect lighting for your craft, but they also look amazing in your home as well. I started to train as a florist when I was much younger, and it made me realise how you need the light on all the different colours when you're trying to match the colours with the flowers. And that's what's really important with your crafting as well. I've been in the lighting industry for 10 years and worked in many different sectors, but my heart always lies with crafting. I think that also comes from my time of training as a florist, when I just used to love working with all the flowers and the colours and how different they could look in different colours of light. My top advice would be, when you're thinking about buying a light, you need to think about where you're actually going to be doing your work. We've got lots of different types of lamps. We've got floor lamps, we've got magnifiers, we've got portable lamps, and we've got desk lamps. If you're sitting in a sofa or a chair, I'd suggest that you use one of our floor lamps. If you're working with intricate details, then have a look at one of our magnifiers. We've got 3 different types here. We've got our 7-inch one, we've got our 4.5-inch one, and then we've got a desk version here as well. All of those magnifiers have all 3 different colour settings, including the really important daylight for your colour matching, and they've all got brightness settings on them as well. If you work with a sewing machine, our Lumina lamps are absolutely amazing because you can bend and wrap them around the sewing machine, which is brilliant for when you're working on a sewing machine, and you can get that light exactly where you need it. If you do Facebook Lives, or you like to do video tutorials for people, or you're doing teaching online, then our ring light is amazing for that, because you can obviously use that, put your mobile phone in there, and also that we've got a remote control which will operate that for you. You may have a cutting table or a wide area that you need to light up. Then I'd suggest you go with our task lamp here, which gives you a really wide spread of light. If you're on the move, when you're working, then we've got a selection here of portable lamps. We've got our reverse lamp, our zigzag lamp, and our LED desk lamp. These are rechargeable, so it means that you can charge them up and then you can take them with you, and you've still got light when you're on the move.
Morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Jan, wake up, Jan. It's Saturday morning, it's 8 o'clock. Right, got to go fast today. We've got such a packed show. Today's early bird. Today's early bird is this, right? While we bring... Where's Jesse when you need him? Anyway, look. This is today. I'll explain to it, and then I'll explain to you about the voucher today. It's a long way away, isn't it? Anyway, look, are you thinking, what is it, John? What is it? Well, look, I've already ripped the box. Oh, make your mind up, Elliot. Look, it's a Guzman box. This box alone on its own on the Long River sells at $7.99. Right, well, look. Now, they're not random colours. They are the colours you get. They're 100 metres each. Right, just work this out, right? 100 metres each, right? They're £2, say, aren't they? £2 each. So that makes, what, 30, 18, what's 36 pounds. Plus at $7.99. Oh, last art price is brilliant. Let's crash. It's the early bird. Make sure you get it. Look at the lovely colours in there. Gorgeous colours in there. You do get, normally I'm saying you don't get the threads, but you do get the threads with this. Crash in. Here we go. Now, I've got something very important to say. Once this crashes and you start checking out. Oh, it's taking forever. £32.99. £32.99. You're saving £7 from our price. Even more if you bought them all individually. Now, I need to talk to them, Elliot. I need to talk to them. Have you got the voucher booklet? If you've got the voucher booklet today and tomorrow, if you spend, you can only use it once, by the way, but if you spend £150, you will get £20 knocked off your bill. So if you buy these, put them in your basket, don't check out, make sure you get £150 worth of stuff in your basket, then check out, you'll get £20 off. But you need the code, you do need the code in the little booklet. So make sure you do that. Now, later on, we've got split pay, lamps on split pay today. I'll explain when we come to that how you do that, but you can still use that and get your £20 off if you spend over £150. Right, back to the early bird. £32.99. So you're getting 18. Oh, you're getting 18 thread spools, each with 100 metres of Gutermann sew all thread on, and you're getting the storage box. You know what colours you're getting because they're all. I'll do it that way. They're all on the box there. All the colours you're getting, everything you're getting in there for £32.99. Why do you want those colours instead of those colours? And you get different colours in the middle as well, Elliot, look. £7.99 we saw that box for on the Long River. Oh, here we go. She's working out how much a spool it would. £1.38 a spool it works out at. What's the matter? What's the matter? Oh, hang on, something going wrong. Brilliant, isn't it? Gutermann sew all thread. Polyester, obviously, 100% polyester. Now, this box is made of recycled paper as well, just so you know. Oh, we're not stopping there, apparently. We're not It's like being back at Roxaco, this, isn't it? Not stopping there. Hayley's producing today, everyone, by the way. Oh, no cheer. I thought we'd hear some cheers or something. Yay. $29.99. If you've already checked out on it, you'll pay the lowest price. But that is your lowest price. That's not going any lower than that. $29.99. Let's do, while you're checking out, let's do some hello. Susan says, hello, got my coffee and blanket. It's chilly in Derbyshire. Pauline says, oh, no, I can't believe Native Lighting is on 3 split pay. I need a Lumina floor lamp in black. We've got them. We've got them. We've got them. Pauline. Caroline said, who's on today? I'll show you in a minute, Caroline. Hang on. We do the menu in a minute. Do the menu in a minute. Hilary says, morning, looking forward to the day with you. Emily says, morning, John. Gray in Dudley. Emily, do you know Hayley and Rachel? They're from Dudley. Oh, yeah. Good morning, love you. Oh, love you, John, from Blackpool, says Patricia. You're very kind. Anyway, keep going through for this. Got loads to show you today. Yes, it's true. We have got Native Lighting on split pay 3 ways for the first time ever. Ema says good morning. Jill says good morning. Seems dark this morning. Oh, you should try driving in at 5:30. Oh, I came in early today, especially. I came in especially early today, and I still haven't got everything done. I've not had my boiled egg. I've not had my breakfast or anything. $29.99. People multi-buying. I'm not surprised. Nice Christmas present. Look. Oh, I forgot to put that back in. Elliot, I'll get Elliot to put that back in later. $29.99. I know. Anne, good morning. Chilly in Warrington, she says. Oh, is that where you are, Anne? Anne, the John Scott show, the new John Scott show, may be coming from Warrington. What? Moving on. Right, okay, shall we do today's menu? Here we go. This is today's menu. Native Lighting. First time we've ever had it on split pay 3-way. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. 9 o'clock, Mark's here with his Brighton shirt TV launch. Have a look at that one. Elliot. There you go. That's a short sleeve version. You can do it in a long sleeve version too. Then we've got, after that, we've got Adjustoforms. Oh, right. That hour, we've got Adjustoforms, we've got sewing machines, we've got scissors, we've got a steam iron, we've got everything, Maltz fabric, we've got everything going on there. Then at 11 o'clock, Mark's back. It's a Frida dress, which is, but now you see, this is where I get angry. It's a Fiona Hesford design, right? She's not even got a mention in the title, has she? So it's a top, which can also be a dress, and it can also be a maxi dress. So you get 3 patterns in the price of 1 in there. Mark's going to be making the top today. Now, you see that bundle of fabric there? That's Anna Maria Horner. Very limited. Very, very limited, that bundle. Okay, then we go to Yarn Lane. And again, we've got no designer name again. Winter hats and cowls with Yarn Lane. We've got the loveliest pom-poms, I can't tell you. Everything is on pre-order, but I'll show you that in a second. Right, you can get in touch 3 different ways. The first way, I'm going fast because we've got so much to get in. The first way is by email, studio@sewingstreet.com, studio@sewingstreet.com. The second way is by Facebook Live. Yes, Anne, I've told you there's a voucher. I've told you. There you go, there's your Facebook Live. And the third way is by going to the website, www.sewingstreet.com. Click on Watch the Live Show. Then what will happen is there's a box to the right-hand side there where you can write your message, and they are the white boxes that come up on the screen that Hayley will put through during the show. And then if you... Oh, there you go, Native Light on 3 split pay for the first time. Now, I don't know how long that's lasting for. I don't know how long that's forever, so take advantage. Scroll down the page. There will be 2 columns in a second. The first... Oh, there we've got 2 columns. Oh, okay, Hayley's already been playing... Hayley's already played things through, right? So there's all the sewing machines that you could get with your money off today. I'll explain that later. Or you could go to pre-order. Right? Right, now look. Look. All of these lamps are all on 3 split pay options, right? We won't get the chance to play all of those in this hour with Claire, but I want you to see they are all there. Look, Pauline, there's the floor lamp. No, go down, she wants a black one. There's the floor lamp. You can get that today on 3 split pay. No interest charge whatsoever. Then we've got the task lamp, the wide task lamp. I've not got that in the show today, but I've got the new task lamp. Oh, and there's, now you see the clamp. I've got that one, the clamp, the black slim clamp lamp. I've got that one. I've got 3 of these, actually. Then we've got Mark's. Oh, there you go. There's Mark's shirt with all the details that we were talking about. So there we got Mark's new shirt and fabrics and his soft grip buttonhole cutter that he's requested specially. Then we got interface. Oh, the interfacing sold out. Oh, and that one sold out. Oh, dear. Keep going. Then I've got Adjustoforms, and the sewing machines are in that hour as well. Plus, where's the steam iron? Hang on. There it is. Steam iron's got 50. Oh, right. So it's got £50 off already. If you've got the voucher, it's not Juki, by the way. It's not made by Juki. If you've got the voucher, you'll get another £20 off, won't you? Anyway, keep going. Then we've got Mark's second hour. There it is. So we've got the Turney tools. We've got the Anna Maria Horner fabrics. So that's not bundled, the Anna Maria Horner fabrics. Here's the bundles for the Frida. Now you can make the top and the short dress out of that. There's the fabric that he's used. Oh, and she's put a £5 saving. Now, I need to warn you that Anna Maria Horner Bright Eyes in Cosmos Ocean Fabric Bundle, save £5, is limited. Very, very limited. Right, then there's nothing else on there because we then go to Yarn Lane at 12 o'clock. Everything for Yarn Lane is on pre-order there too. Right, shall we start? Oh, shall we start? Hello, Claire, over there. It's Claire, there's Claire. And now, Claire, you've got different coloured hair again.
I've got different coloured hair again.
Right, if you've never met Claire before, who are you, where'd you come from, what are you looking for?
So I'm Claire, and I have got the lovely Native Lighting lamps here for you today. So
but it's your company, isn't it?
It's my company, yes. I've worked in the lighting industry for the last 10 years. Yeah. Spent a lot of time chatting to ladies at exhibitions, finding out what it is that they like about the lamps, what they felt was missing. So then we've developed our whole range of lights based on that. And this is where we come in with our gooseneck. So
yes.
To make the light go exactly where the ladies need it for their work.
And gentlemen.
And gentlemen as well. So
yeah, because when I did this lamp, this new touchable tactile lamp that I've got here. Oh, you missed it. One lady missed it, saying she bought a white one for her sewing room and a black one for her husband's study and everything like that, because they're beautiful. This lamp is amazing. This lamp is so fantastic. They all are. Now, a lot of you will know Claire already because she's been on air with us already, a few times already, but also you're doing all the shows at the moment as well.
Yeah, going to quite a lot of the shows. It's lovely to be back and seeing everybody.
Will you be at Harrogate?
I will be at Harrogate, yes.
So now will you have a stand?
No, I'm going to be on a stand with some suppliers, and so I'm also going to be wandering around, chatting to a lot of people in the workshops.
Because I just need to explain something, right? Claire does not sell these to you. You're the supplier, so you can't go to Native Lighting Direct to buy these. You need to buy them through one of her ambassadors, of which we are one. So we bring you, and as soon as a new one, we're on the phone to her. Claire, can we have that one? Claire, can we have that one? There's one today that I've never even seen before, in the black and the white. So which one are we going to start with? Because there's so many.
I know.
I need to tell you as well, I don't want it to sound like, there are some shopping tellies you watch and the presenters go, I've got this, oh, I've got this. And you think, how big's your house to have all of these kitchen gadgets and everything in there? I've actually got 3 of these lights, just so you know. I've physically got the Lumina floor lamp in black. I've got the clip-on, what's it called, slimline
lamp flex.
And I've got the turn the over lamp as well. So just so you know, it's kind of, if it's in my house, then it's got to be, you know. So where should we start, Hayley? What would you want to go with? This one. All right, now, we've never had this one in black in the studio before. I'm going to let Claire demonstrate it because apparently I get a bit carried away when I do it. But I love this. This is the second newest, because that one's the newer lamp, isn't it? But I've never seen it in black, and it's beautiful, isn't it?
It is a nice lamp, and it's a brilliant lamp to use if you need to light up a really large area. So it's ideal on a desk, if you've got a cutting table, if you're working on a quilt, if you're working on a big project, because you can move the lamp around so that you move the light to where you're working as well. And
okay. I just need to explain something here. So it's $119.99, 3 split pay of $39.99. Now, what will happen is if you choose the split pay version and you've got the voucher, what will happen is the £20 will be added in credit to, because you can't take the £20 off and have the split pay, but we don't need to miss out. So basically, if you buy this today on split pay, first time three-way split pay, $39.99, you'll get this home plus your P&P. Sometime during the week, what you need to... Now, do they have to ring with their code? You need to ring... So put it through like normal, then you ring the call centre and you quote the code in your booklet and you will have £20. It's not yet, not at 119. You need to spend £150, remember. So add something else to your order first. Then the £20 extra will be credit will be added to your account during the week. Right, if you've got any questions, just message in and we'll answer them for you. Right, okay, so this is glorious, isn't it? Because it just moves everywhere. I'll let you do all the demonstrating.
Right, okay. So what you've got on this lamp here is you've got all your controls on the front. So you've got your on and off button here. And it's got a really clever feature called auto, this lamp as well. So what
you can't tell me anything about this lamp because I know
everything. You know everything. So what this actually does is if you have the auto button on, it works out what the light is in the area that you're working in. So if it's very dull, it will become much brighter. If then obviously the sun comes out and it's really bright, then it will obviously reduce the amount of light that you've got as well. So it sort of works with you. And
it's fantastic because in these days now you can start working on a project 2 o'clock when it's sunny, but need your lamp on. Then if you work on it all afternoon, by 5 o'clock it's like dark, isn't it? Yeah. It will recognise that, won't it?
Yeah, and then it will adjust to obviously the environment that you're working in.
Very clever.
So then you have...
That's right, no, don't worry, Elliot's following you.
Yeah, then we've got the different colour temperatures.
Yeah.
So if you tap that, then you've got your different lights.
Right, Elliot, go from above, if you'll be all right, because we'll see how it changes colour on the table. No, right, no, I've done this before. Do it from above with the lights down, shining on the table. Then you see the different colours. Watch. He's got all moody on me now. All right. Look, so we go from upstairs and we drop the lights. Right, that's it. You might need to move that lamp to your right, Claire. Just so
it comes in a bit more.
No. You've got a lamp on your table, which is.
Sorry, this one.
Yeah.
Turn that one off.
That's it. Now,
let's turn that
if
one off.
you press the different colours, you'll see all the different colours on the desk. Look.
There we go. So you've got the daylight, the warm light, cool light. So there's 5 different colours of light on this. And then you've got 5 different brightnesses.
Okay, we'll do that while we're there. Look.
So that's going down to the lowest. And then obviously coming up to the highest. Yeah. And then obviously if you're using the auto button, that will obviously auto
and there's
adjust.
A timer on there as well.
And there's a timer as well. It's a 50-minute timer.
Why is that?
I don't really know why it's been set to 50. I think sometimes people sort of like maybe
Thank you, Elliot.
Not going to do quite an hour, but it is quite good because sometimes I think, I need to finish in 50 minutes time, and then pop that on. It's like when it goes off, it's like time to go.
Almost,
time to finish. Yeah.
Now, talk to me about how it moves around and everything like that.
Yeah. So obviously it is really flexible. So you can position it like this.
Oh, hang on.
You can go round to the. You can position it laterally, vertically, horizontally. You can actually have it right up like that as well. So if you wanted to like light something up against a wall, maybe you had like a dressmaker's dummy or something like that. If you've got an easel for painting and things like that. So yeah, it is really flexible.
And it stays in all those those positions.
wherever you want. So obviously you've got the gooseneck here, which has obviously got the vertebrae in there.
Yes.
So obviously, and then wherever you put it, it stays. It doesn't drop or flop. So.
So Claire's obviously got the white one there, and on the white one, I'll talk about the clamp in a minute, but the white one has a white clamp, a silver stand, and then the gooseneck is white, and then the lamp on the top is silver.
Yes.
Whereas the black one here that I've got that's the white one there. If we put the graphic, you have to put the graphic in, but we've got it in black as well. I'm just going to unscrew mine from the table so you can see it. Right. How wide is the light source?
80 centimetres.
80 centimetres, and it'll fill. Now, if you want to fill a complete table, is this one better or the task lamp better? Is this one more?
This one is wider,
Yeah.
wider in the length of the light. The task lamp gives you slightly more depth of light, but it's not as wide as the 80 centimetres.
Because I was thinking the task lamp as being one of those lamps you have over a snooker table. It's kind of floodlight. Floodlight.
Yes, so that one will give you a bigger sort of like density on the task that you're working on, but this one gives you that wider
Okay,
section.
what I need to point out on the black one, look, is it's all black. So the lamp itself is black, the gooseneck is black. Is that silicone? I don't quite know what the silicone black there. Then the whole of the stand here is also black. And then you clamp, I'll lift it up like. Now, look at that amazing clamp there. This has soft touch silicone in there. So if you're putting it on a table or anything, it's not going to mark. How big's that?
That's 7 centimetres.
7 centimetres, so it can go on a really, really thick table or a slim table. But what I love about this is, I'll just turn it around to you. You see this here? You can screw it to the wall and you get the screws in the box.
No.
Oh, don't you?
No, it doesn't come with screws, no.
Oh, well, there were screws in the box I had.
But that was probably for putting this on together at the top
then
here.
There's no screws in the box.
No.
There's no screws in the box, I do apologise. But you can screw that. So if you're working and this is your workspace, right, and you haven't got room to clamp it onto your table, you've got your sewing machine, your overlocker, your iron, you could screw it to the wall there and still do all of that, can't you?
Yeah, so and then you're not taking up any space on your actual working area as well.
Okay, now, because we've started 3 split pay, normally you'd only be offered 2 split pay on this because it's under 149. But today, you can get it on 3 split pay. So you pay $39.99 today, plus your P&P, obviously. And then you pay next month. It'll be paid for by Christmas. If you're thinking of having a Christmas present, single figures on the black already. Single figures on the black one of this already. I love it. I think it's the most fantastic light. There it is. There's a picture of it there. Obviously, the black one does exactly the same as the white one did that Claire showed you. All the different kind of light settings and warmth settings and everything like that. It's just brilliant, isn't it? £119.99 on 3 split pay. So there's the white one in the little box, and then the black one in the big graphics there. There you can really see all of the controls there. So when it arrives, is this bit not attached to this
No,
bit?
so when it arrives, you've actually got this part as like the pole, and then you just have to take out this little screw here, and then just put the head on.
So that's the screw I found in the box.
Yeah.
Oh, there's me thinking it came with screws. But they're just straightforward screws.
Yeah, it's just
I'd have to get a man in to do that, yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
I would. It wouldn't be Elliot, though. He's not very good with the drill. Anyway, so those are the black ones and the white ones. We're going to move on. We can always come back. If you've got any more questions, we can always come back to those. So which light would you like to go to now? Right, can I go to this? Because I've never seen this
not
before.
seen that one.
Right,
Okay.
hang on, I can switch mine on. Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? It comes in both black and it comes in white. Right, it's called a fold-down desk lamp. Now, $45.99, normally that wouldn't be on split pay. We'd not put that on 3 split pay, surely. So if you're thinking of buying this for your Christmas present, right, you'll pay £15.33 today. It's only for today. It's only for today, we found out, right? So, have you got this one over
I
there?
have,
I love this. It's beautiful. You show me how it works. then.
Okay, so what you've got on this one, you've got 3 controls on the bottom here.
Yeah.
So you've got your on and your off light there. And this also has the 3 different colour temperatures as well. So
Right.
you've got a warm light, a cool light, and your daylight
Yeah.
on there as well. And then 3 brightness settings for each one.
Brilliant.
So you can just go down on there and see the
Oh,
difference
excellent.
of
I mean, when you say 3 light settings, it's not a little subtle
No,
change. They're proper light changes, aren't they?
So again, depending on what the light is like that day when you're working is depending on what you need. And obviously the very important daylight is for if you're colour matching and working with colours, because that's really important, because then you get the true colour when you're working with the daylight. And then also with this one, it's nice and handy and neat.
I'll let you fold that down, because that's why it's called fold down lamp. I just need you, this big lamp here,
move it out the way
to one side, because it's going right across your eyes. So we're trying to disguise who you are. Now, do you do that again?
The folding?
Yeah.
So there we go. Up like that, and then up like, and then back
so
up like that.
So the actual light itself can be on several different angles. And can you have it, if you just
Yep.
wanted to create some ambience, you could have it, let me put ambiance, you could just have it kind of creating, do you know what, this would be a brilliant bedside lamp, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would, because obviously you can angle it to if you're reading, so you can angle it to your book like that. And then, so the head angles up and down, and then the arm angles across as well.
They've thought of everything with the designers of all these lamps, haven't they? They're very, very good. So it's the native lighting. It comes in white, and look in the little graphics on the other side, comes in black. It's £45.99. You shouldn't be getting this for 3-way split pay, but we said we'd do everything today from Native Lighting on 3-way split pay. So you could get this home, obviously for your first payment of £15.33. Now, once you paid your £3.95 postage and packaging, that covers everything for the whole day. Do you remember? So you don't pay that again. You don't pay a separate lighting for this. These come from us. All of these lamps we've shown so far come from...
Not the large one.
Oh, okay. The large one comes from you.
Directly from
but you
me.
don't pay any extra postage for that. And then the small one comes from us.
Yes.
Brilliant. I think that's adorable, isn't it? That's really lovely. And then, hang on. Very, very popular. Look at that. Oh, do you know what? If you've not got much space and you want to store it away... Oh, right, caravans.
Yeah.
Because there's not much space on a caravan.
No.
You might not want it out the whole time, or a lodge or a holiday or something like that. Literally.
And if you're going away on a plane, and, that'll go in your hand luggage.
Oh, yes.
Nice and flat.
Make sure it's electrical, though. You have to tell them it's in there.
Yeah. But also, if you're going to just, at home, you don't want it out all the time. It'll go in a nice little drawer.
Yeah.
It'll go into a craft bag, beauty bag.
But if you're going to classes,
Yeah,
and you're the light if you're in a classroom or something, the light's not brilliant.
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic, because you could actually slide it into the pocket
Of your sewing machine.
Oh, hang on a sec. I've got 4 people talking at the same time. As I was saying, if you go into a craft room, it could slide into the pocket of the bag that you've taken
sewing
your thing
machine
in.
bag.
Right.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Hayley? Why is lighting so important during crafting?
It's important because obviously it helps with your eyes, so stops your eyes from getting too tired, means you can actually craft for much longer. And the daylight setting is really important for, as we were saying before, about colours.
Colour matching.
Things like, say, dark colours, navy, black, sometimes they look the same in just sort of like an overhead normal light.
Or if you're unpicking a black thread on a black fabric, like this, you would very rarely be able to see it, but you know what I mean, with the light and everything. Also, as you get, you don't know this yet because you're much younger than me, but as you get older, your eyes do get more tired. Yeah. And if you have a bright light on something, it's so much easier, just for reading and things like that, not even for sewing, but like if you're in bed at night time, the amount of times I've got, like beside my bed, I've got like designer, French Regency looking lamps and thing. They're rubbish for reading in because they give a lovely glow in the bedroom if you're showing, not for showing someone around your bedroom, but if you're showing someone around the house or you're showing off, but not for reading. Whereas this would just be fantastic, wouldn't it? Okay, so at $15.33 would be your first payment on either of those two. Right, where should we go next then? Oh, this one, the one I've got. This one I've got here, right, I can unclamp that one. Oh, yes. Now, this one, when Claire arrived this morning, I said, we haven't got one of these in black. And she went, you should have. You should have, John. I've delivered one. And we've not got it. We've not got it. Hayley went into the gallery, right? She thought, oh, this lamp's in the way. Move it out of the way. I'm trying to eat my croissant. Was the black lamp that Claire said we had all along. So it wasn't Hayley. It wasn't Hayley. It'll have been Kat or Hannah. Look. Yeah, she needs it back now. Look, this is the one I've got. I've got this one. It's brilliant. Oh, I'll tell you who else has got this one. Dulcie's got this one. She's got hers in white, right, and mine's in black. Right, so look, it's a clamp, this one. This is slightly different. This one has a clamp. It's so lightweight. The reason Dulcie, let me tell you why Dulcie bought hers, right? She works on films, as you know, right? And she stays in hotels all the time. And there's a lot of time during prep where she's just sitting in a hotel room. So she takes her EPP with her. She takes her EPP with her. This, she puts in the car because it folds up like this. She puts it in the car, takes it into the hotel. You can clamp it onto the bedside cabinet, the desk. You know, in hotels, you have that desk where the telly is and the kettle's over there. Just clamp it to the side there. And then literally, look at that. All the light is in there. And you just press the button like that. It's gorgeous. And it's, look at the split pay. Never before has this been on split pay. You pay $16.66 today, and then 3 payments of $16. Buying it as a Christmas present, right? You pay $16.66 this month, $16.66 in November, $16.66 in December. Gone. The only thing is the first month, if you don't buy anything else, you will pay your P&P on top of that. But isn't it lovely? Now it does come in both colours. Like I say, Dulcie's got the white one, and I've got the black one. Now this one is a USB, isn't it, this one at the end of this one? This is a USB. So you get so you can put it into your computer, put it into your sewing machine.
A power pack, so which makes it really ideal if you want to be able to take it and you're not able to obviously plug into
What's
mains.
a power pack?
So what you'd use to charge up your mobile phones if you...
okay, because I plug mine into, you know, when you charge up your what? I'll just tell you.
A USB.
Yeah, your plug that you plug your phone in to charge up. I've got one of those on my desk, and I just put it into that and put it in there.
Yeah.
How brilliant is that? You can get this home today for $16.33. Obviously, that's only your first payment. You pay 2 others. We've never had it on 3-pay split pay before.
It dims as well. So if you keep your finger on it, it dims up and down.
Oh, you've never told me that.
Just yeah. You
So
keep your finger on.
Oh, I can see. Look.
So obviously you tap it to switch it on and off.
Tap it, unwrap it. Oh, that's different.
And then you keep your finger on it to dim it down, and then dim it back up.
No, you never told me that. I've only ever switched mine on and off.
Oh, really?
Oh.
There we are. So
I
now
blame
you can dim
Claire,
it as well.
obviously.
I'll take the blame for that one.
Do you what? I need to pay more attention. Well, I've got a lot on my mind.
There is a lot of
How
lights.
brilliant is that? And I do, like, this is the one. If you ever tune into my Facebook Lives, this is the one that's there over my desk like this. That's the one I have over my desk. That's there all the time. You'll see it. What day is it? You'll see it tomorrow. On my Facebook. If you come to my Facebook Live tomorrow, you'll see it tomorrow. Okay, so we've put the white graphics through of that one. Okay, right, let's just do the other one that's on my table now so that all of mine are sorted. Right. Uppy Downy Light, this one's called. Oh, yes, now, can I just tell you, Hayley was doing her prep. I was in bed emailing Hayley, right? Nothing suggestive or anything like that. But she messaged and she said, oh, we've only got 9 of the uppy down lamps. That's not right. We've got loads of these. Anyway, she rang Carl, the warehouse manager. She said, he's on holiday, so she got in hold of Liam. Oh, who? Paul, right? There's supposed to be 43 of these, or however many there were. I don't know how many. They had to drive in from home to go to the warehouse at 8:30 last night to check these in, ready for today's show. Because look. 21.33 is all you pay today, and then 2 more payments after that. You're most probably saying, why do I need that lamp? Right? Vix has got this, I've got this, and someone else here's got this one, haven't they? I can't remember who else it is, but we've got this, right? I used mine in the garden in the summer a lot, right? Vix uses hers for Maisie's nightlight. Because I'll let you. I've only got it. Oh, I've got to do the whole demonstration. All right, then here we go. Right, so it's called a reverse light, right? I'll show you the top first of all. Sorry, Elliot. So that's your on-off button there, and then across there is your dimmer switch. There, your dimmer light switch, right? But you've got them on both sides. You're thinking, well, why do I need it on both sides? That there is where you charge it. You do get a little cable that has a USB on one end and looks like a phone charger at the other end. So you charge it up. If you have it on full brightness, it will last for 4 hours. And if you have it on dimmed, like night light like this, it'll last for 8 hours. Yeah. That's right, isn't it? Oh, she's looking at me now saying
no, that is right. That is what we say. But Vicky keeps saying I'm being very, what's the word?
Oh, yeah, frugal.
Frugal, because she says it lasts a lot longer.
No. Yeah. Vix, in fact, I'm seeing Vix after the show. I'm going to Vic's house, in fact, his new house, after the show today. Right, I haven't shown you what it is though, look, right? So let's put it on here. You just press on, obviously it's a finger touch one there. You press on the start button. Right, so that is bright white light.
Yes.
Isn't it? That's gorgeous. So you can work to that, have it on in a room, like an ambient room or anything like that. right? I can dim it. Oh, there it is. There you go. Hello. Oh, look, very, what's he called, that man? Dickinson. Oh, no, not Halloween. I wasn't saying I look very Halloween. Thank you, Hayley. Anyway, look. Watch. Can you see it dimming down? I know you can slide your finger, but there you go. Right. So that's brilliant in itself, isn't it, right? Now, this is the bit that on telly doesn't always, it works, but it doesn't always show properly, because if you do this, can you see? No, I can't see on my monitor. It's going to a lovely, well, you can see it on the table. It's going to a lovely, warm, beautiful glow, right? Really lovely ambient lighting, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? There you go, you see it's yellow. It's the yellow light now, right? Again, you can do this. So this is what Vix was saying. She has this as Maisie's nightlight, right? So it just gives you that little glow in the corner. What I used mine for was in the summer, I had it on the table outside instead of having a candle. I had it outside. But also, I'll show you something. When Elliot brings the light up, I'll show you something else. You can hang it. So I had this, you know, in the garden, you have your, I have my dining table with the seats all round like that and all the food on and everything. And then you have the umbrella that goes up in the middle. I hung this at the top there from the umbrella strut, right? So it lit the whole table. So you could have it bright light, or you could have it dimmed down if you want a little bit of ambient lighting. Oh, hang on, Hayley's got... Okay, Hayley says men will like this because it looks like a very famous product that makes the same people that make my iPad.
Oh.
The thing is about all of these lamps, they're all very, very stylish and minimalist, and so men and ladies are going to love them, aren't they?
Yeah.
Whether you... Half the stock of these have gone already. Now, what was this lamp designed for? Why? Because I mean, I love it because it does all of that. But
well, what we felt that in the past, a lot of craft lamps have always just looked like they're just used for crafting.
Yes.
So we tried to come up with some lamps that you could still keep out all the time and feel like they then fitted in to obviously your nice home style as well. So that's really where that came from. And also because we thought that was a brilliant craft lamp, it's got so many other features, like if you have a power cut, you can obviously use that.
I think we're heading for 1970s. You won't remember this, but in 1970s we had really bad power cuts. That was good. But the price of gas and everything, but they're going to electricity. They're going to start doing it, aren't they? Anyway, look. Do you want to just before we move on? Do you want to? Elliot says you can see the transition better this time. Hang on, let me put it on bright. Right, ready? So that's warm. You ready? Oh yeah, you can see it. Yeah. Well done. Fantastic. I'm not ignoring all your messages. I've just got so much to get through. I'll read them all in a second. Beautiful. Oh, and then, now are you going to be able to see that? If you put it on its side like that, look, I've got warm to there, cold to there. Oh, yes, you can see it. Look. I don't know why you do that.
No, I mean, if some people just quite like the fact that it's just got another feature and that it does that.
Oh, Elliot likes it. He likes it half and half, Elliot. The only 360 light, it's 180, isn't it?
She means light all the way around.
Oh, she means light all the way around that way, around there. Yeah. Oh, crikey. Derek's reverse lamp's just arrived. You didn't get the 3 split pay, Derek. I do apologise. Right, okay, let me switch that one off. You don't have to use split pay if you don't want to. We just thought it was a nice little idea. Right, now, the last one on my side, I've got this one. I know, I told you I've got 3 of them. I've got this one, and this one, so I won't be saying this again this hour. This is the Lumina floor lamp. It comes in black and it comes in white. Now, I'll lift it up a little bit because I need you to see... Oh, there it is. You can see it all on the picture there. So, what you get, I'll show you the base first. I'll just dust this one before you come. Oh, we haven't got this one in white?
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
Yeah,
we have got this one in white. We have. It's the test one we haven't got in white. So, look at there. There's the base. It's now, when it arrives, the only construction you have to do is put that in there and screw it.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do, right? Do what? No, I did that. I did that myself. I was meant to... Here's the wire. You also get the wire that goes from there into a normal plug.
To a mains plug,
right?
yeah.
So this is it's a cable, not a wire, I'm being told now. Honestly, everyone's an expert, aren't they, today? I'm like working with Hannah because she knows nothing, you see. She just lets me get on with it. Anyway, look, so the base isn't over heavy, but it's heavy enough for it not to topple.
Yeah.
Right? It's not going to topple. Then I'm going to take it off the table, edit, bring it down now. So then you get this really lovely pole here, but I want to show you this, right? Mine's not plugged in, so I can't do it for you. I'll get Claire to show you on hers, but all of your controls are on this little bit here, right? Right? I'll get Claire to show you those in a minute, right? And then while you're there, here's the top of the lamp. Now, again, you can twist and turn it whichever way you want. Now, the thing that's fantastic about this is I have that little one beside me on my desk. This one is over the other side of my desk. I can't reach it. This comes with this. It comes with a remote control. So when I sit at my computer, this won't work because there's no batteries in here. I literally, it's already set. I just press it to on, right? And the light comes on from across the room. You get one of those. Now, obviously, this lamp comes in black and it comes in white. It's £116.99. Three-way split pay, £38.99 is all you pay today. Right, let's go to Claire because she can actually show you how this works now.
So what we were talking about earlier about the gooseneck, this is what's really popular with this particular lamp because it just is so flexible. So you can literally bend it and position it exactly where you're working. And what a lot of people like about this is the light is always just where you are. So there's no spread of light anywhere else. If you're in the lounge and you've got other family members watching the television, it's not going to affect the television. So they're not going to say, you know, the light's glaring on the television or anything like that as well. So as John was saying, you've got your controls on the...
We can't see your controls there, Claire.
Okay, so I need to bring them up.
Lift it up, you're all right. There you go.
There we go. Let's come around here a bit with that one. So we've got the power button here. Then we've got the colour buttons on there. So if I just turn that round, whoops, and then you can see the different lights again. So you've got 5 different settings again. So you've got warm light, cool light, and then you're obviously very important daylight. And then you've got 5 brightness levels on each colour setting.
See that in full. We've got the studio lights on full, and you can see that through there.
And so basically this one has got 25 different colour settings.
Yeah.
And so if you've got sort of some kind of eye conditions and you find that the really bright daylight too much, you're always going to find a colour setting out of these 25 settings.
A colour and a brightness that's perfect
that's going to work for you. So that's one of the reasons why we've got so many different colour settings on there.
But then on the, have you got your remote control there?
I have, yeah.
On the remote control, there's even more settings, aren't there?
There is, yeah. So on the remote control, you've got your on and off button.
Can you move it to your, hang on. Which way, Elliot? Left, please. Can you move it to your left a little bit?
Yeah.
Perfect, there you go.
So you've got your on and off button. Again, you've got timers. So we've got a 60-second timer and a 10-minute timer on there. You've got the little moon in the middle, which is like a night light. So that just sort of leaves a glow around the edge of the lamp. Then you've got your plus, minus colours, plus, minus brightnesses. Then if you don't want to sort of scroll through them all, you can just say, right, I want 50% or 100% brightness and go on to that. And then you can also just select your colours. You've got warm, cool and mix is actually the daylight colour as well. So then you can just, I don't think there's batteries in this one either. It's not going to work.
But that comes with it anyway.
That comes with it, yeah. So if you get a black one, you get a black remote control. If you've got a white one, then you get the white.
The only thing I'm going to tell you now is the other thing that's good for it is if you have one in your lounge and you just have it shining up the wall like that. So if you've got a coloured wall, it creates a really lovely ambiance. But if you've got two of these lamps and you've got one in your workroom and you're working on the dining table here, sewing away, and hubby's over there reading or anything, if you use your remote control, it could affect his. Just so you know. So if you're fed up of him reading, you can just switch his off like that.
But all you need to do is, if you're using your remote control and you only want to switch one off, is you just put your hand here, then it won't, obviously...
Yeah, but that's boring. You want to annoy him by clicking his off all the time, don't you?
But
or
if
he's reading late at night and it's above the bed, you think, I want him to switch off now. Just switch off with your remote control. So I say, I've got one of those, £116.99, 3 split pays, £38.99. Yeah, you can put them behind the sofa, have it coming over the top of the sofa. They're very stylish, so they're not just for craft rooms, you know, like in the lounge, in the dining room, well, anywhere really that you want it. It's kind of, so it's a working light, but it also looks incredibly, incredibly stylish.
And if you work in a chair or a sofa, this is the best option to have, really.
So you can bend it right over you.
Because you can bend it over you. And also, if you sometimes maybe work at a table with a sewing machine, you can carry it over to the table and then just obviously have it positioned over the sewing machine.
Now, we do this in a table lamp as well. It hasn't got a base, it's got a clamp on it. Mark's got that lamp, so he's going to be showing that in his second hour. You can get it on pre-order. It's already on pre-order. We've only got it in black, though. We don't have that one in white because we sold out of white the last time we had it. So you'll see that one. You can buy it now on your split pay and everything like that. But Mark's going to show that in his second hour because he's actually got that lamp at home, hasn't he?
He has,
because he is an ambassador for Native Lighting as well. Right. So what do you want? I've done all mine. What have you got over there that we haven't?
So the only one that we haven't done is the magnifier.
We can do a recap. Don't worry, we can do a recap in a second. But the only one we haven't shown is this big.
This is the big magnifier
one.
Yeah. So this is a 7-inch magnifier.
Right.
So if you're working on quite large projects, then this is the brilliant one for.
What's this one called?
This is called the Chameleon Magnifier.
Not the Chameleon Mini.
No.
The Chameleon Magnifier.
Yeah. The reason we call it chameleon is because the colour changing.
Oh, okay.
So
Right.
that's where that's come. So it comes with a cover.
Right.
So you've got the cover on that there.
Hang on a sec. We just pulled that one out of shot.
Oh, sorry.
Right, now, two things. It's going to clean your magnifier, keep your magnifying glass clean.
Clean, yeah.
But also, we saw on the Facebook a lady who had a magnifier in her workroom and how the light coming in through the window. This is completely safe because your magnifier, when you're not using it, will never be exposed to the light, will it? It's always going to be covered up.
Yeah, it's going to be covered. So you've got your on and off switch up the top here. So you switch it on.
Yeah.
And then again, you've got your 3 different colours. So we've got it on daylight at the moment, then we've got it on cool light and warm light. That's not changing, is it? And we've got different brightnesses as well.
Well, Elliot, what do you want to do? It's attached to, swing it round so Elliot can see the magnifier. We can't move the base, obviously, because it's attached to the table. There you go.
I've got a couple of pins here that I can maybe put underneath.
It's got a lovely reach and stretch, Hayley's saying.
Yes, this does stretch really far, this lamp. You can see where it's obviously clamped.
This one looks more industrial because it doesn't have the... that's not a bad thing. I'm not being...
Yeah.
but it looks like it's built for a purpose, like a professional lamp, doesn't it? Because you've not got the covered gooseneck on this one. You've got your proper
you need to have this style of arm on the magnifiers because also obviously the weight of the magnifying glass as well.
So it's leverage or whatever it's
so obviously it needs to be able to support it. So you wouldn't be able to have the goosenecks on those.
Okay, if you bring it more towards you...
Yeah.
Is that in the right place? We can't see on the monitor. There you go, perfect.
Okay, so I've just got like a little tiny pin here,
Yeah.
so you've got some idea, then you can see how much that magnifies there.
What is the actual magnification?
So it's 1.75 times magnification on there.
So perfect for like cross stitch or close work or something like. Or if you're having issues with your eyes, you could have your book underneath it, couldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we always sort of say to people, a lot of people give up their crafts because they just say, I can't see anymore.
Yeah.
And they automatically think they need a magnifier, but sometimes they just need a really good quality light, and that will just help with everything you're doing.
Yeah.
And then, you know, if you find that that's helping, but you still need that extra help, then come sort of like for the
But it's like Emma Bradford, who was in yesterday. Her husband Mikey paints those little lead soldiers, you know, and that would be brilliant, wouldn't it, for painting, you know, doing intricate painting and everything like that.
Yeah, we do sell quite a lot to people that do sort of like painting.
I
was just showing there, you can see the difference of how much it magnifies it, and also like I've got a little leaf on my nail, and you can see then how much you can see the ring, and how you can see that little leaf on my nail there as well, how much that just...
so it has different brightnesses, different colours, and the magnification on that one.
Yeah, and the mag. So the eye, you've got the eye on here, which gives you the different colours, and then you've got the little sun here, which gives you the different brightnesses.
Brilliant. Got a question. I need a light to light the whole workroom. Which light would you recommend, Polly from Nottingham?
So if you want it to actually just light up the room, I would suggest the Eclipse ring light.
Oh, the one behind you?
Which was behind me,
Oh,
because
okay.
it just gives the whole room such a lovely glow, and depending on which setting you have on. If you put it on the daylight setting, you feel like you're actually outside.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic. Because we only ever talk of it about making your videos and your TikToks and things like that.
I have one of those in the corner of my office just to make the whole room feel a lot lighter.
Oh, dear. Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
You see, it's the one behind you. If you just move to one side, Claire, it's the light behind you. So, we've got a web image. Right, there you go. So now, just explain what this does.
Okay, so what this one does is it holds 3 mobile phones if you were doing some recordings and things like that, so you can do your live recordings. You get a little remote control which connects to your phone. You download an app, and then that will operate the phone while it's inside the ring light, so you don't have to keep touching it when you want to start your videoing.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with mine, is you can see me coming from pressing the button.
Yeah.
And at the end I go, bye, bye, and then you see me looking for the finish button and things like that.
Again, it's got 3 different colour settings. It's got three different brightnesses on each setting as well. And you can bend the head right down. So if you're doing some recording, you can then obviously do your work or your tutorials, and then you can record as well. Yeah. But because it is such a ring of light, it just makes the whole room just look so
Derek's got one.
nice.
You know Derek from Scotland, he's got one of these. I'll just do a few messages very, very quickly. Michelle says, good morning, I met Claire in Birmingham and got some fabulous advice. I bought the black task lamp and I absolutely love it. Michaela's watching in bed with her dogs and her cats and a hot chocolate. Claire said, good morning. Donna says, just joined you on the bus to Salisbury. I'm on the bus to Salisbury. You're keeping me company. Philippa says, morning, John and Claire, enjoying the start to my birthday with 5 minutes on a coffee. We might have missed her. Margaret says, good morning. Donna says, good morning. Derek, my reverse lamp has just arrived. I got split pay last time the lamp was on. That's why I bought it. There you go. Good reason to buy it. And then Jennifer said, Jennifer, if you ring the call centre, they'll be able to answer your questions, all your technical questions like that. I've got a message from Alison here. Hi, Claire and John and team. I love my reverse lamp. I just ordered 3 reverse lamps as Christmas present. Sorry, I've got another one from Marilyn. I'll just take a slurp of water. I have the goose lamp in white.
Goose.
Which one's the goose? Attached to my dining sewing table. It's an amazing lamp from Marilyn in Merseyside. Do you mean this goose? Okay, there's one more coming in. Has it got stuck? Mm-hmm. Hi, John. I've had my floor lamp for a couple of weeks now. The more I use it, the more I love it. From Gerardine. Oh, Gerardine, they're brilliant, aren't they? They're absolutely brilliant.
That's lovely to hear. It's lovely to hear everybody that's enjoying them.
Well, I can say, we could sit here and talk about how brilliant they are all the time. That's our job, sort of thing. These are people who've actually physically got them at home and everything and are loving them. Right, so what should we recap, first of all? Oh, okay, the only lamps that have got split pay are the ones that we're showing you today. But there's one more that we had on our poll sheet. If it's on the internet on our shopping page, today's shopping page, then you'll be able to get the split pay. If there's one that's not on our shopping page, then you won't be able to get the 3-pay split pay on it. Thank you very much indeed. We weren't going to do this, but because we've got 10 minutes left, we're going to do it because we love it anyway. Now, I think we're limited, aren't we, with these? What you say?
Yes,
earlier?
I think we are, and we're not going to be able to getting any more in for a little while. So
Christmas
if you want them for Christmas, you need to get them now.
Right, single figures. Now, you must be looking at it thinking, well, what on earth is that, John Scott? $49.99. These have been so popular. Vix loves these. Vix loves this one. In fact, Vix launched this with you.
She did, yeah.
It's called a Native Lighting, a bronze rechargeable zigzag lamp. And you think, well, watch. Look. Zigzag lamp. And it stands, look, so that fit in your handbag, fit in, if you're at the caravan, in your car, anything like that, it's going to fit there. Then you literally lift and lift. You've got a button here to switch it on. And it's a beautiful bright light. And again, look, you can angle it.
It lifts up.
And yes. Elliot. There you go. You can make it longer as well. It's been very popular. Single figures we've got on this one now. Single figures. Oh, right, once you've all checked out, there's 4 left. 3 left. 3 left. Now, it's called bronze. I'll show you the colour again in a second. Now, just to switch it off. Well, I think if you close it, I think it automatically switch off. Does it switch off if you close it?
No, it doesn't.
You have to switch off.
So you keep your finger on it to switch it on and off, and then you keep your finger on it to dim it. Tap it.
Another thing she didn't tell me. So you can dim it as well. Hang on then, hang on. Let's just put it on, right? How do I dim it then?
So you tap it to dim
on.
it. Yeah. So tap it to dim it. It's got 3 settings.
Oh, little red light just came on.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And then you keep your finger on to switch it off.
Oh. So now what light is that? Because obviously I'm not changing a colour, I'm just changing.
No, so this one is, this one's sort of not quite daylight, so it's in between daylight and warm light.
Yeah, so it's like a mix like on the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sold out. Once you all checked out, it's sold out, sold out, sold out. Right, okay, let's just recap these then. My favourite. Hang on. The black Lumina desk lamp that Mark's going to have. We'll run it through the graphics and I'll show you a picture of it. Hang on a sec, it's exactly the same as this one, but it's a desk lamp instead of a...
Yeah.
Look, there it is. You'll see that on Mark's show later. Again, split pay, $31.99. Right, so that, I can tell you now, that is exactly the same, does exactly the same as the floor lamp, right? But instead of having the floor space, you clamp it to your table.
Yeah.
So it's exactly the same gooseneck, same everything.
Same length of gooseneck.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so it's that long. So it's the same length as this.
Yeah, so it'll come from like,
and this is on there as well. And you get the...
remote control.
That's, jobby. Jobby, you get that as well. So, and it does all exactly the same things, like the mix, the timer, everything like that.
Everything's the same.
And, now I might be wrong here again, I'm sure you get batteries in it.
You do.
The batteries arrive in a little cellophane packet, so you can put, you don't have to think, oh, I've got to go to wherever and buy my batteries now for the first time. So that's the desk lamp that we're talking about, that Mark will be showing in his, and he's got that one at home. If you look at his Instagram, he's got a little thing of him unpacking it and putting it on and everything like that. Right. We've got to go, but let's just talk about this again. I love this lamp. I just think it's exquisite. It just shows how dusty it is in here, right? These were clean when we came on air. Just from sitting here now, they've got dusty. This is the black one, which we've never had in the studio before. We've only ever sold this one from a picture before. It's just fantastic. I'll show you the controls on the black one because you can see them better than you can on Claire's white one. So that's your on-off button there, in the on-off button. Here, you've got your different coloured temperatures. Your different coloured temperatures are on there. You've got your brightnesses here. Oh, my finger. Oh, I'll put the timer on. It's got a 50-minute timer on there. Then this button here, you put auto on. It's flashing there at you, see? If you put auto on, if you're working and the sun goes in, it gets a bit darker, or if the sun comes out and it gets brighter, the lamp will recognise that and change to the colour setting that you had it on anyway, so that you can work at it. It's fantastic, isn't it? Oh, okay, we're on to last few chances of both of these now. Last few chances. Which one's the most popular, the black or the white? Right, there's 5 black left. Oh, there's a few more than 5 on the white one, 10 of the white one. But when people start checking out, who knows what's going to happen. Lovely clamp to either put it to your table or you can screw it to the wall. So if you want it fixed above your workstation, it's there. You doesn't have to take any desk. But this, let me just show you in real life. This is so bendy. You can go wherever you want with this, can't you?
Yeah.
It's just amazing. And don't be thinking, well, I mean, obviously do it with care, but it's not... you can be a bit robust with it, can't you? So
yeah.
And I think this measures 31 inches, I think, from there to there. I think somebody messages in last time to know the height of it, where to put it and everything. It's brilliant. Actually, while it's there, let me just see if you
76 centimetres of the height.
Oh, 76 centimetres.
So it's not far off.
I like old money. Oh, I've just switched it off. Say that again, Hales. Oh, she's got a lamp in the living room. She's a reflection in the telly. She doesn't want that.
That's what we're saying, that it doesn't do that because you can bend the neck so it's just positioned on the work that you're doing.
Brilliant. Anything else before we say goodbye to Claire? Okay, everything's flow now. Everything's flow. If you've got anything in your basket, please check out, especially the reverse lamp. These are all gone. Yeah, everything right now. Anything we haven't featured in this hour that's entitled to the 3-way split pay, Hayley in this break will put from pre-order onto the show deal, so you'll be able to see anything. And as soon as they're sold out, it will say sold out. So please be careful. What it doesn't do is it doesn't tell you that if there's 12 in baskets, it'll only say sold out when they've all been checked out. So please, please, please be careful. Don't be thinking, oh, it's not gone yet. It's not gone, because there's more people in baskets. As soon as they check out, it's gone. Remember, if you've got the voucher and you need to spend £150 today to get £20 off, so you can put them in your basket. For example, if you buy this and now come in the next hour and buy some fabric and a pattern from Mark or something like that, get your basket to over £150, check out, right? But if you're going to take these split pays, you need to ring the call centre and they will add £20 to your account during the next week. You have to have the code. Not anyone can ring up. It's only the people with the voucher, because you've got to read your code out. There it is. There, oh, I was about to say, oh, where's the code? It's usually written twice, isn't it? Have you done it twice? Yeah. Now, the quick question is, if you use it today, will you be allowed to use it tomorrow as well? I think you can, because last time we had a 2-day one, you could do. But it is only, so you spend £150 or more on Sewing Street or Yarn Lane, £20 off. £20 off. You need the code. Thank you, Claire. As always, lovely to see you.
And you.
Happy birthday for next week. It's our birthday next week, everyone. And we'll see you again very, very soon. Oh, and have a lovely time. Go and find her at Harrogate. When you go to Harrogate, go and find her at Harrogate.
Yeah.
Oh, Hayley's just said they're going drinking on the Friday night if you want to join them. Anyway, after the break, we've got Mark coming up now at TV launch of his new shirt. It's the blue one. The only one's a shirt, Elliot. The other one's a blouse. There. We're doing this straight after the break. TV launch of Mark Francis's brand new shirt, the Brighton. We'll see you in 4 from now.
Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again. We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
Hello, my name is Mark Francis and I'm a guest designer right here on Sewing Street. You may have seen me before. I don't know whether anybody has maybe tuned into the Great British Sewing Bee, but I was there for Series 6 reaching the quarterfinals. I'm now here on Sewing Street on your screens, bringing you my very favourite sewing patterns for men, women and children for dressmaking and tailoring. So you can fill your stash and your collection with my very favourite fabrics and sewing patterns, including my very own range right here, exclusive to Sewing Street. Something you may not know about me. Now let's have a think. A lot of this has been covered on the Sewing Bee, but I am a Blue Peter badge winner. I know. I haven't worn it in a while. Slightly too old to get into Warwick Castle these days wearing it. But you never, do I pass for 16? I don't know. Possibly not anymore. And I'm also, hence the piano, a pianist I've been playing since the age of 7, when my school teacher at the time taught me, a little under duress from my mother because he thought I would be terrible. Turned out I wasn't. But there we go. Such is life. You never know until you give it a go. Have I just invented a new catchphrase? I don't know. You never know until you give it a go. Caption across the screen, please. Thank you very much. So do join me, popping up on your screens here on Sewing Street, to bring you my very favourite sewing patterns and fabrics from across the range, including my very own range of sewing patterns from Sew Mark Francis, including this very Turlo shirt. More to come on a regular basis, so do keep tuned for that.
If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay one P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day. Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos, and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again.
Mark's here with his brand new TV launch show. Say hello to Mark.
Hello.
He looks a bit shocked then.
I don't you normally come to me that early.
No? Well, I thought I'd get you doing some work.
I'm busy pressing. Well, I thought I just spotted a crease, you see. I spotted a crease.
Oh, no.
So I thought I could get it out now.
Right, so what I'll do, Mark, is I will introduce everything we've got for sale in this hour, and then we'll ask you about the influences and the reason you designed it and everything like that. So it's a brand spanking new shirt. It's called the Brighton shirt, extra small to a double XL. Now, when we say double XL, what sort of size are we talking?
It's about a 52 chest, something like that.
The finished item or the person?
I'd have to get the instructions.
Oh, don't worry, I'm going to open.
Yeah,
graphics in, $14.99. Oh, there you go.
There it is.
46 chest, or the garment sizes are 50. I've opened it now.
But there is a trick to getting a little more out of it, which I'll cover in a few minutes.
So the pattern pieces are on that really, really good quality pattern paper. They're not flimsy. You get the full instructions there. £14.99, right? Gorgeous. Now that's the long sleeve version. Obviously, Mark he's wearing the long sleeve version. Mark made the short sleeve version for the demo behind him. He's very close to you, your friend behind you there. It's lovely, isn't it? That's the short sleeve version. Did you just literally cut the long sleeve shorter then?
Yes, that's all I did.
There's not a separate pattern.
For two reasons for this.
Yeah.
Firstly, because I wanted to show the short sleeve version. Secondly, I didn't have time to make the plackets. So rather than just leaving it long sleeves unfinished, I thought I'll do a short sleeve one just to show. Yeah. And I did just
in that fabric it looks nice in the short sleeve. Yeah. But if you've got a more formal fabric, you might want the longer sleeve. I don't like wearing short sleeves. I'd automatically make the long sleeve version.
Is that because you haven't got butch arms?
I've got very butch arms.
Have you?
Yeah. They're too butch, actually. They'd be bursting out of that shirt.
Have you got an anchor like Popeye on one of them?
I'm not telling you about my tattoos on telly. Right, £14.99. Extra small to double XL. $14.99. No, I haven't got a tattoo. But my niece bought me a tattoo for my 60th birthday. But of course, with COVID and everything, I haven't been able to have it yet. Yeah, but I don't know what it is. She's designed it, and I'm just having it put on when the time comes.
Well, I can hear them giggling quite a lot.
Yes, that's Elliot fantasising away again. Right, okay, so that's the pattern. I've got bundles of fabric.
Is it Richard and Judy?
The what?
Is it a little image of Richard and Judy?
No, 3-metre bundles. This is the one that it's made out of. Gorgeous. Oh, this is... Now... What is this? This is gorgeous.
It is really nice. Is it like a cotton lawn of some sort?
It feels exquisite. It's like, there you go, 100% cotton Marley Care lawn fabric. 3-metre bundle. Now, the thing is, if you're not going to make Mark's shirt, that is a beautiful bundle of fabric to have, isn't it? 3 metres, they're banana leaves, I think, aren't they? Oh, palm Palm, they're called. Feather palms in marine blue. Oh,
I would like to say it's my choice. It's nearly my choice. They couldn't get the one I wanted, but this is like something very near it.
Oh, okay then. What's this? Jan says, morning, Mark and John Scott. Love the long lap. I think that might mean lamp. Anyway, let's do this. Let's do this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's your 3 meters on that one for $45.99. Now, which one are you demoing? In this one here. Now, this might make the telly go a bit funny because it's got a little spot on it, but it's... Look, here we go. Oh, now, can you see there's a tiny spot detail in the back? Oh, there you go. This is called Irina. Whoa! If you're on a big telly, I do apologise.
How close can you get? Can you go any close? Go on, get closer.
No,
can
I
you
think
see
that's close enough.
Can you see the thread count on the fabric?
This is called Irina Shirting Fabric Bundle. 100% cotton again. Oh, it's nice. It's lovely. This is slightly heavier than the lawn, isn't it? It's just a tiny bit heavier than the lawn.
Yes.
Beautiful, isn't it? Ooh. I can tell this shirting's normally 44 inches wide, isn't it? But it's just double. Oh, actually.
Yeah, this is quite a narrow one.
Yeah.
So I made the extra large here, but I used every bit of the 3 meters to do this.
There you go. There it is.
Because it wasn't very wide.
44 inches wide. Now, as you can see, it's quite like a voile, isn't it? I can see. No, it is in real life, isn't it? It's a lovely voile. It's a beautiful shirting. You're not going to see anything through it, but it's a lovely, fine shirting. Right, okay, so that's that one. I'll fold that up in a minute, I promise. Right, then I love this one.
Oh, that's got John Scott written all over it.
Hasn't it just? John Scott casual, not John Scott at work.
Is this a new range, is it?
No, because when we go for coffee and things like that, I wear shirts like this, don't I? But when I'm on telly, I wear shirts like this.
I've never seen him in the same check shirt twice.
You will have done. $27.99, is that right? You sure? Oh, again, it's gorgeous. Now, this is a lawn. Now, this feels... Have you got composition there, Hales? Oh, shirt lap at the back, not lamp. Yes, thanks. Sorry, Jan, my bad. It's called check shirting. It feels like another cotton lawn. It's a lightweight, very, very lightweight. That's the 100% cotton, 145 centimetres wide. Beautiful, isn't it? I think that price might be wrong, though. So 6 units, that makes it... Oh, yeah. Yeah. You get it in the bundle, $27.99. Beautiful. Right, here we go. Look at this one.
I love that one.
All these are way too affordable. We're not allowed to say cheap. We don't use the word cheap, you see. It's affordable. Fine. Vanazza Purple Stripe, this one's called. Hang on. Where's the purple?
Well, it's a kind of purplish, isn't it? Purpley blue.
No, it's more navy blue in real life.
Oh, you can't see the thread count on that one.
Eh? Oh, yeah.
Well, that's a woven one. Is that
that's
woven?
Very,
isn't it?
very close. Look at the size of my fingers in there. I need to do my nails. Beautiful. I love that. It's like chocolate. 148 centimetres wide.
What's Vanessa? Is that a brand?
What's that?
Vanessa.
No, that's its design name, Vanessa.
Oh,
The other one's called Irene.
Irene.
Yeah, this is called Vanessa. Oh, no, I've got a purple stripe coming up later. Hang on. Oh. No, it's the right graphics. Well, I'll put the purple stripe through now and we'll see what it says. You're saving a couple of pounds on that. That's lovely. Right, let's do the purple one now. Right, this will be interesting. Oh, because this is definitely purple stripe. But you had the right number. Yeah, look, hang on. That last one was ZDR537. Oh, sorry. Right, let's do that again. If you ordered the last one, ignore it. The bags have got muddled up. That's the problem. Right, okay, so this is Vanazza purple stripe fabric. Beautiful, isn't it? This one says purple, and it is purple. We'll go back to the blue one in a minute. No, that's beautiful. That looks like you see, that looks like a really, really classic shirt, doesn't it? That one, classic men's shirt. Okay, that's that bag. The bags have got muddled up.
Kat wouldn't have made that mistake.
What?
Kat wouldn't have made that
mistake.
No.
Oh, at the moment, Kat's doing this show and she's working in the theatre as well at the moment. She's like dragging herself in the morning.
In the theatre?
So she goes from here to
all that shouting in the evening.
Yeah, but it's not shouting, it's singing. It's the Tom
Oh,
Jones musical she's working on. Right, so what's this one then?
What, as in Tom Jones the singer or Tom Jones the book?
Tom Jones the singer.
Oh, really?
But it's not his life story. Anyway, it's called. It's got all the Tom Jones songs.
That's unusual, isn't
like
it?
Mamma Mia, but using Tom Jones songs. This is Calabria. Calabria, this one's called, or Calabria. Calabria, maybe. Is that how you spell Calabria, the place?
Sounds Italian.
No, right, Maureen. Maureen, you can use the voucher. You can use the voucher. You just need to ring the call centre. You read them the code out. So you check out like normal, use your split pay. Then you ring the call centre and they will add the £20 to, not straight away, in the next week, they will add the £20 to credit to your account. Normally, split pay and money don't go together, but this is a special. This is a special. So please don't be disappointed. You get £20 off this one if you don't use split pay, but if you use split pay, you get £20 added to your account, credit added to your account. There you go. Princess has just explained that. Thank you, Princess. Morning, Mark, says Derek. I've got my pattern and the purple stripe. Oh, now, which purple stripe? The other oh, yeah, because Derek wears purple to go pulling.
Pulling
in
what?
In his clubbing, when he goes clubbing.
Oh, really?
He wears purple to go clubbing.
It's not a dog pulling him down the road?
No. And Crazy Lorraine says morning to you both. It's Crazy Lorraine's 65th birthday soon. Right, okay. Not yet. We'll celebrate it when it's
You can tell her all about being 65.
You never say a woman's age. Well, I'm not. It's Crazy Lorraine. What?
You can tell her all about being 65.
Well, no, I'm not quite 40 yet. Now, this is very different to all the others. Rosalie Blossoms. Rosalie. Now, the pattern is unisex, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not got shaping in it, has it, for ladies?
No,
but a lady could wear it, the same as the Turlo shirt, which Hayley kept calling the furlough shirt this morning. And Mark kept going, Turlo. Yes, furlough. Anyway, this is lovely. 3 metres, this one for $49.99. This one's like a piqué, this fabric, like a cotton piqué.
It's got a kind of a grain to it, doesn't it? It's
beautiful. $49.99 this one. Oh, right, okay. Maureen phoned the call centre. He said it couldn't be used. He had had an email to say so. Oh, Maureen. Right, so Maureen rang the call centre and said, I've just bought this. I've been told to ring you to get my £20 if you've got the code. Maureen, you've got the code, haven't you, Maureen? And the boy in the call centre said it can't be used. He'd had an email to say so. We'll get it. So, Maureen... Hayley's going to email them now and then try again in about 10 minutes' time. As long as you've got the voucher for the book. You don't get the discount if you don't have the money off if you don't get the voucher if you haven't got the voucher booked. Right.
I love the fact you said it was a boy in a call centre.
She said the boy.
The boy.
Yeah.
Oh, the boy.
Yeah. Then, last but not least, we've got a ticking with a square.
I quite like that. I quite like ticking fabric.
Yes. I used to wear, when I was at... It's green, the green dots are green. Emerald Frenza, this one's called. Franza. It's only the squares that are green. I think they're blue, aren't they? The little ropey stripes.
Me. Yeah.
When I was at Wimbledon School of Arts, I used to wear outfits that were completely blue and white stripes. So blue and white ticking dungarees, a blue and white jumper, a blue and white trainer shoe, a blue and white neckerchief, blue and white hat. I don't know. It's a long time ago. What's the age?
I want to see pictures now.
Okay. I had blue hair as well. $49.99. Well, it wasn't blue. I just had a stripe going above my left ear that was blue.
You were so edgy, weren't you?
I wasn't edgy at all. Had it done in Wakefield. $49.99 for that bundle. Right, let's get on. If you've got any questions, message them in. We'll also put through, if we have got a few of the Turlo, I'll do that quickly. We've got a few of the Turlo shirts left, patterns left. For those who haven't got them yet. And then we'll get on with the sewing. So where's your where did your inspiration come from for this? Not for this, for the Brighton shirt.
For the Brighton shirt.
Yeah.
So this came from a designer called June Hudson, who used to work at the BBC.
I know.
Do you know June?
Yeah, well,
It's
we're going back a long way now.
Well, we're talking 40 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you were barely born at that point. And it's from Doctor Who. So they wanted a shirt that was quite different, and I quite liked it, so I've just reworked it.
Have you told June?
I emailed her personally.
Uh-huh.
But I've reworked it, I've drafted it myself, so it's a reworking of basing it on.
So you've used her as the Doctor Who shirt as an inspiration.
Very much so, and I had this lovely. So it's quite, because it's done in 1980. It's quite 70s in its feel still, because the early 80s was still the 70s in its kind of style-wise. Yeah. So you do get these really big lapels, if you like, onto the shirt, which I think is, someone wrote actually, when I shared this on social media, on Facebook, that they said that it frames the face really nicely.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know whether it's been complimentary about me or not.
Well, it's framing your face.
It is, that's what he said. Yeah. And it's got these lovely triple button cuffs.
Oh, let's have a look at the cuff from upstairs.
I do like a cuff. Have I lined that up?
Oh, to your right.
Is he coming in?
There
he is.
So, oh yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a different feature. So I've put nice deep cuffs on there. Of course, if you didn't want the deep cuffs, you can just make them a bit...
Well, make those in half and it'd be a normal cuff, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just do it a bit narrow. But I really like that. I think it's just a nice, different feature. And this time I've included a full placket. I don't know if I can twist my arm around enough without getting a Chinese burn. But there we go. Mine's a bit... I've been wearing it, so it's a bit but there's a full placket on this version.
That fabric's not available because you got that from a...
This is actually Indian cotton. So this is hand-blocked Indian cotton from India, bought from...
Oh, there you go.
Bought from... There we go.
Where was that? Was that in India?
No. It was actually in Bridport.
Okay.
The beach where they filmed Broadchurch.
Oh, okay.
So I was on holiday, and I took it. That's actually last summer I did that.
You were away last summer?
I know, well, yeah, because
there was a little gap when we were allowed to go away.
There was, and also it's my sister-in-law's father's caravan. So we went and used his caravan. It's right on the beach, so it's beautiful.
Gorgeous, lovely.
But yeah, it's hand-blocked Indian cotton, which is lovely.
Right, so Hayley's saying, how exciting is it to have your own patterns, your own pattern range?
It is. It's because the first couple of things that I've made myself for me, and I thought, well, I'd like to share this. I think other people would like these. So it's so lovely being able to do this, and it's quite a journey actually finding, getting everything drafted, finding people who can help me with that. I can't sit there on Illustrator and do that myself. That's not part of my skill set. So part of this is finding the right team to build around you as well.
Oh yeah, totally, yeah.
And then to be able to launch it is very nerve-wracking.
TV launch, launch?
I know. There were a few at the Ali Pali.
Oh, were there?
Yeah, I took some along there just to kind of test the water. Test the water a bit, and it seemed to go down.
And you did lessons there? You were doing teaching there?
I was doing teaching, so that one I did some time-making workshops.
And are you going to Harrogate? Did I hear you say earlier you're going to Harrogate?
Go to Harrogate, got 4 workshops. There's a Turlo shirt workshop.
Brilliant.
So if you bought a Turlo pattern or you want to buy one, bring your pattern and the fabric along, and there's 3 hours with me, and hopefully we can get it done, if not very nearly done.
But they'll be able to ask you questions and everything.
Yes, absolutely, yeah, whole 3 hour. There's 2 of those. There's also another time-making workshop, and there's a little zippy bag, which I haven't demonstrated anywhere before. It's like a little makeup bag or lined pencil case, if you like. So, but you're practicing zips.
Right.
But that's
Very
that's
good.
what you're really practicing.
That's at the Knitting and Stitching show in Harrogate.
Yes,
right.
I'll be there. Clive will be there.
Okay, let's start doing the... Oh, Clive will be there. Let's start... Is he doing class as well then? Or is he just carrying your bag again?
He's my tutor's assistant.
Oh, okay.
But I'm trying to persuade him. Wendy would really love him to do so. Because Wendy Gardner, presenter, was also arranges all the workshops.
Perfect. Right.
So,
okay, anyway. Then. So let's get on with this then, shall we?
So I'm going to start with the with a yoke. I keep calling it a placket in my head, and it's not.
No.
I don't know why. It's a yoke. Now, I'm going to choose a method which I like to do, which is a bit more of a traditional method. You can do the burrito method as well, if some people might prefer to
Which
do that.
one do you put in your instructions? This one?
This method,
Yeah.
which is where you top stitch it closed.
Yeah.
I think this is more of a traditional way of doing it.
This is why I always do mine. I only learned about burritos when CL used to come on Sewing Quarter. I'd never seen them before.
I've seen it, I've never done it, so I wasn't...
No, do it your way. That's why you should do it your way.
You can make, and I was saying earlier, you can add an extra couple of inches onto the pattern if you wanted to, so you can get this up to a 52 chest. When you're cutting out this back piece, it's one piece cut on the fold. If you just move the pattern an inch away from the fold of the fabric, that will give you an extra 2 inches. You then put a little, you put your thingy, your little box pleat at the top there, and just sew that in.
And then make it to the size of the yoke.
Yeah, and then you've got an extra couple of inches or more if you put a deeper one in there.
Gorgeous.
I haven't included a box pleat on this, but
Margaret says, Mark is such a nice bloke, isn't he? Goes without saying you are too, John. But you didn't have to say thank you, Margaret. Clive's messaging in. Hang on, what's he saying? Good luck with your launch. Good morning. Happy. Oh, did you meet him 13 years ago today?
Yeah, today.
And you're celebrating here?
On a blind date.
On a blind date? With Scylla there?
I wish.
Hang on.
Set up by his brother.
Oh, really?
Who I didn't know.
He says, Clive says, yes, you are the best, but I'm biased. Yeah, go on, Hale. Oh, you haven't got a question? I thought you had a question. She goes, John, like while I'm trying to talk, and then she went, oh, no, it doesn't matter.
So I've pinned one yoke piece to one side. I'm now going to pin the other yoke piece to the other. You could baste these into place if you wish, just to stop it from wriggling. I'm not going to do that today.
Right, I've just got to say very quickly, Damien's watching.
Oh, crying.
Damien from from this year's, who Hayley's going to get on this show. She's had his number for months and months and months. So Damien will be on the show as well soon. I
met him for the first time just last week.
At a party.
It was
Claire's party.
It's Ali's, actually.
Oh, it's Ali's party.
Ali from Sewing Bee. It was her 50th. She won't mind me saying that. She plastered it everywhere.
Okay.
It was her 50th birthday. So there was...
But Claire the surgeon was there, wasn't she?
Claire the surgeon was there, yes.
I need to just interrupt a second. Please be careful. These are absolutely flying out. $14.99. $14.99. Brand spanking new TV launch of the Sew Mark Francis Brighton shirt pattern. Right, let's get on with making it then.
So what I've got now, I'll turn it around. So that's you're looking at the inside of the back there. That's one yoke piece pinned in place. So the yoke pieces face each other. And if we're on the other side, that's the right side of the shirt. You've got the other yoke piece there. Mm-hmm. So let's nail it through the machine. I've done a 1 centimetre seam allowance on it this time.
You've got an all metric.
I know. Well, when I got my original pattern out, I'd done it as a 1 centimetre seam allowance, and I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
So I thought, well,
stick with it.
I'll stick with it rather than fiddling around with it.
It's funny because Emma Bradford did a pattern yesterday, and she's a quilter, so obviously always works in inches, and it was in centimetres.
Oh,
and she was all like, "Oh, it's in centimetres." This. Alan, don't be scared of making a shirt. Get this one, have a go. Oh, Maureen, I'll let Hayley know. Thank you.
Well, this tutorial, I mean, we can't make the whole shirt in 45 minutes, but it will be available on YouTube.
Oh, you can do it on YouTube? Have you filmed it?
Well, no, on the Sewing
Street on YouTube.
On your YouTube.
Yeah, I thought
which I'll link onto my website.
I thought you meant you were going to film one at home as well.
I haven't, but maybe I should.
Well, Fiona, who
Sew Girl.
Yeah, you're making her frock later.
Yes.
She does all of them. She does all of hers on her website, full videos.
Well, I do tutorials online for the Rebecca Page Sewing Summit, which it's an American company actually, but you know, it doesn't really matter these days because everything's international.
Global village, isn't it?
And you can sign up and watch tutorials live, go out live, or you can upgrade to like a VIP membership. You can watch them whenever you want, again and again and again.
Oh, wow.
And I'm one of the tutors there.
Yeah.
And there's all sorts of stuff on there. What have I got coming up? Doing a cuffs and collars masterclass. I can remember them all now. I did 3. I've just filmed one where I'm making a lined bag, which is quite unusual for me. I don't really do that kind of stuff. And what else did I do? I'll rack my brains and I'll come back to you on that. Was I forgotten?
I forgot what your third one was.
Because I filmed them back in the summer and I can't remember now.
I remember that because, is that the weekend that Clive had gone away for the weekend and you stayed at home because you had so many videos to film and all that sort
I'd
of
agreed
stuff?
to do 3. Well, I was doing 2 summits and then they kind of combined them together. So I then had 3 videos to do all at the same time. Oh, a Baker Boy hat, that's the other one.
Oh, yes.
And something else.
Right, okay, so you've sandwiched the back panel
I have.
between your 2 yolks.
You could do it in 2 lots. You could sew 1 yoke piece on first and then do the other. I've done it in 1 go. Where's my iron? So give this a press. And if you want to, you can pop some top stitching just along the line you've sewn. Now I do my top stitching. If you look at a shirt, the top stitching is different as to the distance it is away from the seam, depending on where it is on the shirt. So sometimes it's a centimetre around the cuff, sometimes it's just a little tiny
Edge stitching.
Yeah. So it depends. It's entirely up to you, really. But you could put a row of top stitching along there. I won't do that today.
No, okay.
I will move on. So what you need to do now is get the front pieces. Actually, let's get rid of that. Let's put it on the floor. So get rid of the outside yoke, just fold that back. We don't want that for the moment. Now this bit always feels a bit weird.
Yeah.
Get it on the right side, which is that side. Now I'm going to do it that way. So you've got the right side of the the yoke, to the wrong side of the shirt. Let's just pin that in place. Do you know, someone bought a shirt. They wanted this particular shirt because it was on Doctor Who. It's a Paul Smith shirt and very, very hard to get hold of now because it was a few years ago. They bought one off eBay. Other sites are available.
Yeah.
And it's the wrong size, so they dismantled it, made it smaller. But he found out they'd construct it by gluing it together and then sewing it. So when he took all the seams, because he unpicked all the seams, everything was stuck together with glue.
Weird.
It is. He said it took ages to get it all off. But
I can
anyway.
imagine. Louise says, morning, John and Mark. I enjoyed the waistcoat workshop in Market Harborough. Any plans to come back to the Leicestershire Craft Centre?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm talking to Catherine about doing a Baker Boy hat workshop.
Excellent.
Because they're a lovely hat to make.
Yeah. Message on our bottom.
Oh, crikey.
Love the style of this shirt, particularly the multi-button cuffs. Very smart. Fab to see the 2 of you this morning from Kate in Merseyside. Thank you, Kate.
Well, we've not had a show for a while, have we?
No.
I've been with the Hillard.
No, I think as well, it's quite a, now what's the word I'm looking for? Because it's not your typical shirt that you're going to find on the high street, is it? Because it's got the Mark Francis touch to it, hasn't it? And
that's what I like to design and to bring out is shirts or clothes or whatever, because I'm not just going to do shirts, I'm going to do other things as well.
Yeah.
Other plans in the pipeline.
Oh, good.
But things that you can't get on the high street, things that are different and have a tweak, because there's no point me bringing out just a regular shirt pattern, because frankly you could go to Simplicity to get one of those.
Yeah, or other ones are available.
McCall's
pattern.
You know what I'm saying. Anyway, back to the plot.
No, that's what we're saying. It's not like Simplicity and McCall's, because this is a one-off design, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not a straightforward shirt pattern. And the fact that it's I nearly used the wrong word then. Unisex. It's a unisex shirt as well, so ladies and men can wear. Now, I think when you're wearing it there, I think some ladies will think it might be a bit low in the front for them.
Yes.
We can talk about that.
We can.
At some point during this hour, can't we? Because you can make it not quite so plunging.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll finish the placket, then we'll have a chat.
Do.
So what I've got here, I've got the shirt laid out now. So I've got the back here, the yoke, and that's the front. But you'll see how it's coming together now. Iron that down. And then we're going to top stitch this in place. Now, I've only got white on my machine today, but you'd want to put a colour that matches. So just fold that over by the seam allowance, and we're going to stitch this really close to the edge, because you don't want a little flap.
Elliot.
What's
talking to you?
A little flap.
He's got a big flappy tummy this morning. I can't tell you. Did your T-shirt shrink in the wash, Elliot?
Leave him alone. He looks fine.
He got dressed up to go out last Saturday. Was it last Saturday, Elliot, after work? And he looked quite butch. He had big boots on and tight jeans and a very tight T-shirt. And he wasn't going to drink, he said.
Oh, blimey.
I know. I knew you'd
He is
lie.
butch, though.
I knew you'd
He
lie.
is butch, isn't he?
Well, butch isn't really the word I'd use. No, Elliot. He said compared to you two, he's very butch. I don't think so, Elliot. Look at yourself in the mirror, love. Or 2 mirrors.
He is mean.
Hey, Elliot's in love
full
with
of-
me, so I can do it.
The fuller figure is very fashionable.
Hey, well, don't we know it? Don't we know it?
Yes, I watched the clips of the Somia now. I think, oh, I was skinny when I filmed that.
Oh, it's hot. That's why I hate about Facebook when it suddenly people put pictures up and go, look at us in 1978 and I was this young, cute little thing. And you look at me now and you think, I'm an old grey-haired fat man now and it's just really depressing. But in my brain, I'm still that young, cute thing of 8, you know.
Do you know, in 1978, I was 1.
Yeah, I was. Cute little baby.
So I've got this lined up on the machine.
Yeah.
It's pinned into place. I'm now going to sew. You'll see it'll stick out like a sore thumb as it's in white. But if it's in dark blue, you wouldn't notice. But I'm just running it. It's just within a few millimetres of the edge of the shirt.
Laurie says, morning, John and Mark, enjoying the demo, great shirt. Clive says, leave Elliot alone. He says, thank you, Clive.
He's the only hunk we have round here, isn't it?
Haley's the butchest out of all of us. So Elliot was born in 1991. He said, where were you in 1991? I'll have been on a film set somewhere.
He was born in 1991.
Yeah, no, he's had a very tough life.
Do you know, when I was at the bank, you'd see, because I was there for 20 years, so I saw the cycle of...
People grow up and have children.
Yeah, so I'd have people coming in who were then adults with jobs and careers and been through uni. I think, oh my word, I opened your account.
Yes, exactly.
When your parents brought you in, I did a little account. Right, there we go. I need to chop that little bit off. Got a bit extra there. In fact, I'll do that now. There is
Right, okay, so hang on. So who's that from, did you say? Heidi. What size do you want it to be, Heidi? This goes up to a 46-inch chest. And Mark's just explained that if you put the box pleat in the back, you can add a good couple of inches to the body of the shirt there. Let us know. Heidi's saying, could you possibly make it triple XL or 4XL?
Yeah, I will look at that for future patterns. And I can also, when I do reruns of this, I can look to get it.
Yeah, great. The thing is, what it is about, Heidi, when you draw a pattern, you don't just go, here's a size small, or I'll just add a bit here to make it into a medium, add a bit to make it. It's all done by grading. It's like Mark was saying, it's your team. You have to get pattern graders and everything like that. It's not just, add an inch here and add an inch here. The whole thing, the armhole changes shape, the shoulders change shape, everything changes shape as you go through whether you go down or you go up. It's not just just chop a bit off here, is it?
You could do it it is a skill to be able to grade, and it's not something that I feel confident in doing, which is why I get someone to do it for me.
Well, that's what they do. That's the job.
But there are some hacks you can do to make it bigger.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
There's a cut and spread method. So if you cut it out in the largest size and then cut the panel pieces into, if you Google it, then or look on Pinterest, that there's little videos on how to do it, and you split it up into squares and you kind of cut and spread it all out. But
I tell you what, the book that there's a book that we just sold recently, and it's got a whole section on full bust adjustments and everything, but it's also got how to make a pattern bigger and how to make a pattern smaller, like a hack like that.
There is another way you can do it. If you've got the whole pattern out and you can see where the angles are, where the different sizes are, you can continue to draw that line out and then draw the extra sizes on. And then maybe just do a twile first, just to make sure that it's right. That would be the way to do it.
Oh yeah, definitely, always. Right,
So there we go. That's the finish. You can see the line because that looks quite nice because it matches.
Well, the thing
in.
is, sometimes people do top stitching in contrast.
Yeah.
Can we just see that, Elliot? Some people do contrasting top stitch lines.
There we go.
There you go.
So that's the front of the shirt. That's the yoke, and that's the back there.
Yeah.
So the dark colour.
You see, in this case, I would do a line of top stitching on the bottom of the yoke, where you said earlier, to make it all team in and match in. Yeah.
And you can have a bit of fun with this yoke. I mean, I've got everything going in the same direction here, but if you wanted, you could, especially if it's striped, you could twist it around, have the stripes going across. You could split the yoke in half, add an extra seam allowance on and have them going at angles
Chevroned.
like that.
Yeah.
Or you could have a contrast fabric completely. I do have to do the other side
Yep, that's
because
fine.
I'm going to show
While
you.
you're doing that, let me just do a recap then while you're doing the other shoulder. So the pattern, $14.99. Brand spanking new today. Right, brand spanking new today. It goes from sizes extra small to extra large. There are your sizes. Smallest chest is 34.5. Largest chest is a 46. But the actual garment goes from a 38.5 to a 50. So nice amount of ease in there.
Yeah, I like a nice ease on a shirt.
Then you got all of your instructions here. The back yoke, that's what we're doing at the moment. And then we've got the... there's the yoke, that's what we've just been doing. Then you've got your pockets coming up, your collar, your facings, your sleeve plackets, how to attach your sleeves. Remember, they've got a front and a back, the sleeves. And then you've got your final thoughts there. So really, really lovely. And then the pattern pieces themselves, the paper marks used is like that really, really good quality. Really good quality. And again, here's all your different sizes done in different... So either solid line, dotted line or grey line. You've got your different sizes in there of all of your pieces in all the sizes.
I am hoping to bring it as a PDF in the future.
Oh, wow.
It is actually a colour printing, but colour printing is prohibitively expensive. Sadly,
Yes, exactly.
Especially
Also,
on that scale.
I like PDF sometimes, but when you've got big pattern pieces, you have to get lots of A4 bits of paper to stick them together, don't you?
Yes.
Some of the ones in the middle are just plain pages, aren't they? I'm old-fashioned me. I love a pattern. I like to have a pattern I can cut out and play with and things like that. Or I can't and not be able to fold up again.
It's like folding a map, isn't it?
It's what?
Like folding a map.
Yes. Those days are gone, aren't they? Anyway, so that's that.
My dad would happily drive the car with the map over the steering wheel.
Oh, yes.
Usually cursing at the same time.
Yeah. When I first lived in London, you drive with your A to Z on your passenger seat and be picking it up and driving like that, looking at your A to Z. Right, which fabric shall I recap then while we're just doing this? The navy blue spotty one, which is this one here. I forgot to fold it. I was going to fold it, wasn't I? There you go. 3 meters, you get this bundle. $49.99. Oh, Kate, she's lost her voucher book. Oh, go and have a good search for it, Kate. This is the Irina shirting fabric bundle. 3 meters for $49.99. Beautiful. Then I've got the one that Mark made the sample out of, which is like the palm leaves, they're called it. This is Hannah, I was going to say that, Hayley's favourite. This is the most beautiful. The feel of this cotton lawn is beautiful. Alan, we're not doing waistcoats today, but yes, they're quite easy to do. If you've got basic sewing skills, you'll be absolutely fine.
We did them in 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah?
More or less. It's more or less finished.
We have done, you've done them on this channel, haven't you? You've done them on
Yes,
Sainsbury,
it's probably last winter now.
Yeah. Look it up on...
It's boiled wool I did.
Yes.
The thing that takes the longest is the pockets.
Yes.
And the ones we did at the workshop didn't have pockets, so we did zip through it a bit quicker.
Yeah, and you don't have to put pockets on. Are you ready to go? Right, let's carry on with the next bit then.
Okay, so there we go. The plackets are... plackets, crying out loud. The yolks are done now. The yolk's done, that's what it looks like. Nice and top stitched. If you're doing the burrito method, you wouldn't need to top stitch because it'd be all done from the inside. Now the convertible collar, that's what this is called. It's called a convertible collar. There are quite, like all things in life, there's quite a few ways you could attack this.
This is one of the simplest ways of doing a collar, though,
I
isn't
think
this
so.
way, yeah.
Now, Clive did a convertible collar shirt. It must have been a year ago now, where they actually sewed the little bits up here into the yoke.
Oh, okay.
Very clever.
This is a much simpler way of doing
I'm not
it, though.
confident doing that method myself, so I'm not doing that. So line it up in the middle. Where's my pins? Now we're only going to be sewing through, at this stage, through the uninterfaced side of the collar. You could interface both pieces of the collar if you wanted. It depends on...
You use the lightweight interfacing, didn't you? We sold out of it now, but you use the lightweight interfacing.
Yeah, I like a lightweight, but it just depends on what style you want. I mean, you could also use this as a more of a smart casual shirt as well. If you did it in a plain fabric or a stripe and not something which was floral or whatever, if you wore your own clothes to the office, then I think that would work really nicely as just something that's a bit different.
Makes it a little bit more formal.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, do have fun with placing bits of other coloured fabrics inside cuffs and under collars and things, because that makes
Oh yeah, definitely.
makes a huge difference. Just like yours.
I was going to say I've got one on today.
Yeah. So this is, take your time on this. So if you look here, I'm only going to sew through. Oh, it's all dark, isn't it?
Yeah, they've sent you the wrong fabric for demonstrating in, really, haven't they?
I've only pinned through the under collar, which is the non-interfaced side.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sew through that gap. So when you sew your collar together, leave the centimetre open at the end.
Okay, so when you sew your two pieces of collar together, don't go right to the ends. Leave the two end
Yes.
bits, Elliot, the two end bits have to be left open. So if you have a square like that, sewing round the edge like that, here and here at the raw edges, leave a centimetre, leave the seam allowance there.
You could leave a bit longer if you wanted, like 1.5 centimetres, if you wanted to just make it easier on yourself. It'll all get sewn down. So I'm just putting it in. You shouldn't have to ease it in too much, really. But the important thing is to make sure when you get to the end that the two ends are the same distance from the edge of your collar to the end of the shirt. Because if you don't, you might end up with a lopsided collar. Which I have done in the past. So,
tape measure?
Is there a tape? Do you have one?
Just watch the end. It doesn't go right to the end.
Well, how silly.
I've never seen tape measure like it before either.
So I've got a black tape measure on a nearly black shirt.
Sorry.
So let's just see. I was eyeballing that. So that's about 10 and nearly 11. Doesn't have to be millimetre precise, but you know, depends on how pernickety you are. That is 11.5.
Oh, so you're not central.
No, it's probably more my pinning, but let's just check that, make sure I got the right. Yeah, I need to move this over a little bit. But I won't worry about it too much about it now. I'll press on. But make sure those end bits are in the right place. Now, take your time with this bit. So open out your collar. The easiest way is just to go straight down. And there is a reason we're only sewing through this, because we want to tuck in the other side of the collar.
So you're literally just sewing the non-interface side to the collar of the shirt, to the neckline of the shirt.
That's right. Yeah. You could run some stay stitching around the neck opening if you wish. And what that would do is just stop any danger of it stretching out while you're working on it. But if you're careful and don't put too much pressure on it, you should be fine without it. I quite often don't. But if you're new to doing shirts, it might be a good idea to put that stay stitching in, because it just...
I thought the interface was sold out. When we went through the, pre-order earlier, they were sold out. In a little while, Mark will show you how to use. We've got a brand new tool. I'm just going to put it through now so you can start checking out on it now. I'm just going to put it back in there because he's got his own. We've got a buttonhole cutter.
They're fabulous. I absolutely love these.
Requested by Mark, especially for the show, $3.99. I'll take out the packet because Hayley ripped it open earlier. Be careful, because this edge here is immeasurably sharp. Right, so keep it in its little case there. Looks like a very sharp chisel, doesn't it? And basically, it's a very, very simple way to cut buttonholes, but we'll show you that in a second.
Did I bring my little... Oh, I did bring my little sample piece. So
safe in the thing. What are you muttering?
No, I made some buttonholes especially to show.
Oh, okay, brilliant. We'll show that before the end.
Did I bring them in? But I can see them. Here we go. Hopefully I haven't got any puckers.
Right.
If you do get puckers, have I got any? No. If you do get little puckers when you're popping collars in, just open up the seam just a little bit around it, ease it back in, sew it down again. There we go. So that's the collar in. So it's still all open, as you can see inside there.
Yeah.
And the reason is that once we've got the front facings on, we're going to fold that up and top stitch that down.
Yeah,
but
not yet.
But only between the two shoulder seams. The rest of it will be lost inside the facing.
Right.
Like I said, there are quite a few ways to do convertible collars. So if you do have a favourite way, then don't feel obliged to do it my way. These are the front facings. I've already interfaced it. And I've already sewn down the edge. Now what I've done is I've just overlocked it, folded it over and sewn it down. You could just do a double turn if you wish, or just overlock it and leave it flat. It's entirely up to you. So let's get that pinned. There's a lot of pinning today, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's almost like I'm making a shirt. So I like to pin it at the collar first, at the point of the collar, and then just work your way down. You could use clips as well, those little magic clips. Now, when I first got those clips, I didn't think they would do anything. I thought, well, these won't hold anything in place, will they?
No.
But they do.
Yeah, Kate, Anne's had a good suggestion. If you ring the call centre, they'll know if you were sent out a booklet, so they'll be able to put it through for you.
That's a good idea.
Julie loves the buttonhole chisel. Derek loves the buttonhole cutter, wouldn't do it any other way.
Yeah. The other way, quite often you're told to get your seam ripper. We'll get to it in a minute.
Yeah.
But this is just another way. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to sew down this little opening. There's a little opening here between the end of the collar and the shoulder of the shirt. So I'm just going to close that up because we don't need that, and it just makes it a little easier. This will be on the inside, so you won't see any of this stitching. This is, I didn't actually put this in the instructions. You know when you think of things afterwards?
Oh.
I know. I was making one for this and I thought, oh, I know, I could do this, couldn't I? Oh no, it's unthreaded itself.
And what's happened now?
It's unthreaded itself. Hang on.
Kim says, John, have you ever, good morning to you both, have you ever thought about doing a sew along with your guests? Can you imagine the mess if I'm sitting here sewing it, he's sitting over there sewing it? I've got too much to do.
Well, I was doing some live demos at Knitting and Stitching, and I felt like I was on the sewing bee again.
Oh.
Because I was doing everything really quickly. I was doing a bit of a waistcoat upcycling tutorial, and that was quite fun though actually. We had some little, there's some of the bees there, so we got them on stage, had a little impromptu sort of chat.
Oh.
Which is quite nice.
Elliot's saying, what are you doing sewing over pins?
On the whole, it should be fine if they're on the top of the fabric. It's not always the case, though. Okay.
Was he in the day you ruined the machine?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Luckily, Elliot's good with his hands. Right, let's get back onto the plot. So the facing is pinned along the front edge and at the point. It shouldn't need easing in. It should sit flat because these two pieces are exactly the same shape.
Yeah.
But you are going around a bit of a corner. So there you go. I'm just pinning it. And what you should be able to do is to fold over that last centimetre so that you can top stitch it down later. So what I do is I pop one end in and the other. I then kind of just ease that in a little bit. It's not like you're easing in a sleeve or anything like that, but just needs a bit of persuasion sometimes.
Ali's a woodcutter and she's getting very excited because she's seen a chisel. No, it's for your buttonholes, Ali, not your wood.
Or very small twigs.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to sew it up in this. I'm going to sew down the shirt in this direction. 1 centimetre seam allowance again. The seam allowances are particularly important around the collar. It will make it all look a bit neater if you can stick to that centimetre. So I'm starting at the point in the shoulder and I've folded over that end. Oh, my fingers look large on the screen.
He's very close.
Have I cleaned my nails? That's what I'm worried about now. Going to go all the way round. Look, Elliot, I'm taking the pins out. You don't need to do a diagonal. You could stitch on this. It should be fine because it's not a true point. It's not as pointy as shirt collars, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
I'm speeding it up.
Yeah,
to get
time
through,
is getting
to
away
get
with
through
this.
more.
Oh, even faster.
It's Wendy Orlando speed now. Right. It's good to trim the seam allowance around here, just so it doesn't look bulky, particularly as you'll be doing buttonholes later. It's good with buttonholes to reduce as much bulk as possible. Now I'm just going to snip across that corner there. And then when you turn it out, oh, got a thread in there. Where's that come from? Let's get something to, don't use the scissors for turning out, but I will today, because they're the nearest thing to hand. So,
You all right? Do you want a little turny tool?
oh, have you got, oh, it's a stick. That's part of the, is that another one, is it?
That's part of the turny tool that I got out earlier, yeah.
So I'm just easing that, easing that point out. And you'll see now, once give that a press, you'll see you've got a nice, that's your collar coming together. That's just popped through from the other side. Now on the inside, you can snip the collar through both layers, right next to that there. And then you'll press up. If I get the press, I need it anyway, don't I, for the neck, for the buttonhole. Let's get the iron.
Yeah.
So press up that seam on the inside, and then this will turn in like that. And just get it sitting nice and flat, and then run your machine along there, but only between the shoulder blades, because that first bit, see, I have not hit my marks properly there, so you can see my stitching there. But there we go, and that's how you get the.
So you just literally sew between the end of that stitching and the next.
It's just between
one
the two yoke pieces. That's all you're doing. So you won't see any stitching there.
Brilliant.
There are other ways to do it, of course. You could, if you look at a lot of these in shops on the high street, then they don't do it this method. I think they actually just attach it from the outside.
Oh yeah. And so then after that, excuse me. After that, you just have to put your sleeves in.
Sleeves in after that, and pop some buttonholes in. I've got full instructions for the plackets as well, but I said in there you could swap them out. Was there full plackets? If you're not comfortable doing that, give it a go.
Yeah.
But,
Practice on a bit of fabric first before you do the shirt.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. But you could swap them out for the continuous looped plackets that I did on the Turlo shirt.
Yeah.
Okay,
so let's talk about the buttonholes then. We're not going to do them on the shirt. Mark's already done one from on demo.
I've already prepared some buttonholes here. Where's my chisel? That's very sharp, so do watch your fingers.
I'm going to wait for Elliot to join you.
Where is he?
Move it to your right a little bit for us. There you go. Perfect.
Oh, there we go.
Right. So you've done your buttonholes.
The buttonholes are in, so you get your chisel and attack it from above. Straight down. Don't be tempted to go in at an angle. You do, because you might hit your stitching, and you just go in like that.
Oh. He's using his one. Could be blunt.
It's a different amount. There we go. And there it is open.
Hey!
And you can get it
really precise into
right
the
into
end,
the. You usually just hear the fabric pop as it cuts.
Yeah. But make sure you've got your cutting board underneath or something underneath
There
it.
you
You
go.
don't be doing it on your cutting table or anything.
But you get
like
a
that.
lot less threads. The other way to do it is you get your pin, and then you get your seam ripper and you rip through it. But you're ripping the fabric. You could strain the stitches. There is also a risk that you could go right through the as that has happened to me before.
So everyone will have done that. Yeah.
So just to show you that again.
$3.99. That soft grip buttonhole cutter. Derek or lots of you, Julie, everybody says they wouldn't be without theirs.
No, I always used to use the seam ripper, but now I thought I'm going to give one of those a go.
Yep.
There we go. And you don't get those little hairy bits that you get when you rip them open as well.
Nothing worse, is there?
Because you,
Brilliant, isn't it? $3.99. That's a little tool you didn't know you needed.
I know.
Perfect.
And it comes with a little complimentary
little cover, sheath.
a
Little
sheath.
sheath. But please be careful. It's incredibly, incredibly sharp. Right, recap time. Oh, before we go, what in an hour's time you're coming back to do a Fiona Sew Girl dress. I've forgotten her surname.
Herresford, is it?
No.
Fiona Herresford.
Hesford.
Hesford.
Sorry, Fiona.
It's
She'll be
something like
watching
that.
as well. She'll be
She
watching.
won't be watching.
Oh, she watches all the time.
Does she?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Or she'll be at home, drunk.
Yeah, she'll be like shouting at the television. I suppose she hasn't messaged him. Linda says, loving the show. You two are brilliant together. Thank you very much indeed. Right. Pattern. If you've not got yours yet, please put it in your basket. Now, if you're trying to add up to your £150, then obviously don't check out yet. But I would still be careful. The Brighton shirt sizes extra small to double XL. There are the sizes there. 34.5 to 46 inch chest. You'd be up here, Elliot, yeah. We'll measure you later. $14.99.
It's not his chest though. It's his
belly. Well, yeah, but there's plenty of room in his belly for that. $14.99. I think you'll find it's a beer belly, isn't it?
It's a Greg's belly.
Anyway, so there you go, $14.99. There's the finished one. Now, Mark did do a short sleeve version there, but the pattern is for a long sleeve one with plackets and lovely cuffs.
Oh, we didn't talk about the neckline, did we?
Oh, no, very quickly. Don't do demo. Just if you're going to make this for a lady and you think that the neckline is too low, what can you do?
You can adjust it with the buttons and the buttonholes. So you can get it on your mannequin if you have one, or just
got them in the next hour.
So pick one up. Great day to get one with a voucher. Or you could just lay it out on your bench and just look at where you want how you want the neckline to sit. You can close it up a bit more by bringing the buttons up a bit higher, or you could have it like I'm wearing it. So the buttonholes are just a guide. Put them where you
want them.
I have moved them over quite a bit to give it a bit of a crossover kind of look. But if you move them back over towards the edge of the fabric, you'll also get an extra inch or two out of it as well.
Fantastic. Any fabrics that we need to recap? The purple one, the one that Derek's got, very, very popular. Very limited on this bundle. Now you get 3 meters of fabric, 20. Well, I'm not surprised at $27.99.
It's very nice. Is it woven? It is, isn't it?
It's what?
Woven.
Yeah. It's beautiful cotton. Once you're all checked out, there's a handful left. Handful of those left now. Beautiful. So that's your purple stripe one. Oh, is that it? That's the only one. All the others are on the website. Please check out. Right, after the break, it's me. I was meant to switch the iron on. It's going to be me. It's going to be mannequins, iron, sewing machines, all sorts of goodies for your sewing room. We will see you in 4 minutes from now.
Missed the live show? Don't worry, we recorded it for you. Never miss out on your favourite presenters, guests and makes ever again. Head on over to our YouTube pages to watch back the day's live show and enjoy your favourite demos over and over again. We also have lots of great content exclusive to our YouTube pages, such as product demonstrations, troubleshooting videos, and so much more. Subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a show or video ever again. If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay one P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day.
Hi there, my name's Alison Marion and I'm thrilled to be joining the Sewing Street family. I live in Staffordshire where I run a couple of sewing groups and I have a passion for vintage sewing machines and also applique. I've stitched in some form for as long as I can remember, but I absolutely love teaching and helping people stretch their skills and hopefully demystifying some of the techniques that can be quite daunting for beginners. So I'm looking forward to meeting the team and getting into the studio. See you soon.
Stuck for ideas for the perfect gift? Why not get them a gift card? You can buy Sewing Street and Yarn Lane gift cards loaded up with anything from £10 to £500. Shop our gift cards online at www.sewingstreet.com or www.yarnlane.com, or purchase them via our UK call centre on 0800 001 44 33.
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
Follow Sewing Street and Yarn Lane on Facebook and Instagram to keep up to date with what's coming up on the show, as well as being the first to know about our amazing offers. Get involved with our competitions that are exclusive to social media. And pick up some top tips from us too.
Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again.
If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay one P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day.
Oh! I don't know if you'll see that. There's a great big trolley in the middle of the studio. I won't see it. That's fine. That's fine then. Right, okay, this hour I'm doing mannequins. This hour I'm doing iron. This hour I'm doing sewing machines. And there's the iron over there. That's not mess left on the table. That's my demo for later. Remember, if you've got the voucher booklet, which I would normally show you, but Rebecca Reed had it last, so with goodness knows where it is. She must have eaten it. On today, if you spend £150 or more, you get £20 off, right? If you use split pay, you need to ring the call centre and give them the code which is on that voucher. If you've lost your vouchers, they've got a list of people who've got them. And then one day this week, somebody will add £20 credit to your account. I don't think they can do it straight away because the people in the call centre aren't, what's the word I'm allowed? Not allowed to do refunds. With the management have to do it, basically. So just so you know. Right, okay, so that's the voucher for today and tomorrow. You can use it on both days, apparently. Use it both days. Oh, no, it's fantastic. Oh, no, what a weekend, Elliot says. Right. I'm going to be honest with you, there's only 5 of these left. They've been so popular. The Patrick Lowe's Essentials, right, from Aurifil. This is gorgeous. You see this bit here? This is magnetic here. This is magnetic fastening on the box, like... Oh, hang on. Isn't it beautiful? 100% Aurifil, 45 small spools. They're all 50 weight. They're all 220 yards or 200 metres. £189.99. Right, use your voucher. And if you buy it all in one go, you'll get it for £169.99. Or if you split pay, You can use split pay today or tomorrow, right? Well, don't wait till tomorrow because they're all gone. There's only 5 left. You ring the call centre with the code and they will put £20 credit. So you'll still pay £189.99, but you'll get £20 credit put onto your account sometime this week. Aren't they exquisite? Now, I know that Stuart was really happy about doing these the other day because he put a picture of it on his Facebook page. Going, how lucky am I? Look at those gorgeous colours. They're perfect colours, aren't they? Beautiful, beautiful colours. Absolutely stunning. Now, I've got to admit, I didn't do my homework this morning, so I'm going to have to get Hayley to look up. I don't know who Patrick Lowe's is. We'll have a look. We'll look him up now, but there's all the gorgeous colours there. Oh, look, I look really fat standing like that. Hang on. There you go. £189.99. Look at all those threads. You get 45 small spools of Orifil. 50 weights. That's the weight that you can use for dressmaking or for quilting or piecing or anything like that. And they're from Orifil. Orifil thread is Egyptian cotton, taken all the way to Italy and coloured and created into these amazing spools. He says what? Playful novelty designs in quilting, he is then. Oh, I don't know him. Is he American then? I think he must be American. Anyway, that just doesn't really matter. It's just a beautiful array, isn't it? £189.99. You can get it at 63.33 and 3 split pays. So it'll be paid for by Christmas, thinking to get for Christmas. They're all coded. Yeah, look, Elliot, you just showed that. £189.99. Aren't they beautiful? There's only 5 left. Have a think about it. Oh, 3 left now. 3 left. First time you can use a voucher against this, isn't it? So it would have been on split pay. £889.99 would have been on split pay already. So that's not new. But you wouldn't have got £20 off if you got a voucher. I know, that's brilliant, isn't it? Collector's edition, a lovely presentation box as well. And like I say, there's a magnet in here. I know I'll go on about this. When Tula did her collection with Orifil, she had the same box. So it's a magnetised... I love it. I love little things like that. I'm a bit sad. I know. And then you don't have to put those colours back in, do you? What's the matter? Oh, I thought you meant those. They'll always be there. Ooh. Right, I don't know. I'm highly saying, could you take this off and use the blue box for something else? You could, but that's sticky. I don't know if it would leave residue on the box. Well, it's sort of stuck down, but look, I can take the back bit off quite easily. But I don't want to say you can definitely take it off in case it does leave some residue somewhere, that's all. £189.99, there's only 2 left. 2 left. Aren't they beautiful colours? Right, let's go on to mannequins after now. Elliot, this will be in the way, won't it? This will be in the... Oh, now, Hayley, have you got the size charts there, please, ready to go? Right, let's talk about... Oh, they're very far forward this time. Are they all right there, Elliot? There we go. Right, now, before we put any graphics in whatsoever, because they're all the same price, but... They're £159.99, so you can use the voucher, use your voucher, use your voucher, use your voucher. So you get them £139.99, because anything over £150, you get £20 off. Before you put any graphics in, though, let me just tell you, basically, they're the same mannequin. This one here, you can only use this one for dresses, coats, blouses. I say only. You can use it for everything except trousers. So if you're never going to make trousers... Buy this one. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous, right? It's what it is. There's 2 charts that say the sizes and the ABC or the names of them, and then the blue one has got a picture of the leg on it as well. Anyway, so this one here you can use for everything except trousers, right? If you're going to do trousers, then go for sapphire, because sapphire has. Let's do sapphire first. Let's do sapphire first. Right, bring her into shot here. Right, now, have you got the chart? So we'll do the measurements first. Oh, no, not yet. There's 3, have we got all 3 sizes? So put all three, we'll just run the 3 different sizes through. But the most important thing is you need to know, don't order until you know which size, hang on, I'm looking everywhere. Don't order until you know which size you want. That's the problem. That's why we always show the chart of the sizes, which we'll have to get for you in a second. I'll show you how it works anyway. So at the top here, you'll see there's a little dial. If you push that in, look, push it in and turn it like this. You can make the neck bigger or smaller, right? So just leave that where it is. Then, now this is very unusual for most mannequins. Most mannequins only have 1 or 2 of these. You've got 12 of these dials on this mannequin. You've got 3 down the centre front. Oh, hang on, you need to go further away. There you go, 3 down the front, 3 down the side, 3 down the back, and 3 down the other side as well. So if you're more full of bigger bosomed or small backed, then you literally can add the inches on here as much as you need to. If you've got a bit of a tummy, you can add them onto the front. If you've got a big bottom, then you just undo the ones at the back there without touching the ones at the front. If you just want it all over, then you literally put them all out a little bit on each one just so it gets to the size that you want. They're all £159.99. Please don't order them until you know the sizes that you need. Now, the special one about this, the special thing about this, look at the shaping here, right? The red one doesn't have this shaping here. This allows you to put trousers on. Also, you see the pole that it sits on, right? Inside, I'll show you a picture in a minute. Inside, you can move that from the centre to the side. So if you're doing trousers, that goes up the trouser leg. The trouser crotch sits on here, so you can actually put trousers on your mannequin just to make sure they're hanging properly and things like that. Let's have a look. Oh, sorry, I'm walking into shot there. I can't see that from here, I'm afraid. That's not what we normally show. It's like the version of that, but it's a nice big chart with it all written on. Is it not on their website? Is it not on the... Right, there's the blue one. Sorry about this, everyone. Our computer's having a little bit of a glitch detail. Comes in sizes A, B, and C. But look how the leg form works. You see that you've got the leg. You can either have it in the centre or you can move it across to the side if you're doing the trousers. So that's a brilliant picture. But I mean, oh, there we go. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Thank you. So, oh, it was Elliot's fault, everyone. Elliot's fault. So it comes in 3 sizes. So have a look at size A. That's a 30. The graphics are in for C at the moment. Let me talk about C. So that's the C is what's in at the moment. That's a 45 to 53 bust. You've got a 38 to 46 inch waist. You've got a 47 to 54 inch hip. Then your back length, which I'll tell you about in a minute, is a 16 to 18. That's your nape to back waist. And it goes to look 6 foot, over 6 foot if you wanted to. Now, if you want to put the graphics in for B, I'll tell you about the sizes of B. You've got a 39 to 40, oh, no, different slide, there you go. 39 to 47 inch bust, a 32 to 40 inch waist, a 41 to 49 hip, 15 to 17 back length, I'll explain that in a minute, and again, she goes over to 6 foot tall. So that's your B size, look, 53, 33, 3 times. Or if you pay for it in one go, you'll get and you've got the voucher, you'll get you £20 off. If you haven't got if you still want to do split pay, ring the call centre, we'll credit your account with £20. And then size A, just put the graphics for A in. The A goes to a 33 to 41 inch bust, 26 to 33.5 inch waist, 36 to 44 hip, and again the nape to back waist. Let me just explain the nape to back waist here. On a lot of patterns, you have to take this measurement, the nape to back waist measurement, to get the right proportion, because you don't want the waist to be in the wrong place, right? So then you'd get your mannequin, you'd measure nape to back waist here. This, now you have to do this from inside, but you see here how you've got that, I just put my fingers in there. You've got extra in there, so you can move this up or down between 15 and 17 inches to create your nape to back waist measurement there. And it's very, very important if you're going to fit garments to actually be able to get that measurement right. The other thing I have to tell you is these come direct from Adjustoform, and Adjustoform say, please allow 10 working days, right? 10 working days. So if you order it today, that would be Monday, Tuesday. Well, it could be 2 weekends' time, won't it? Because it's 10 working days, Monday to Friday, Monday to Friday. That's what you need to have. And it does come with a manufacturer's warranty. So if anything goes wrong with the dials or anything like that, then they're obviously responsible for that. If you break it, you drop it down the stairs and smash it, then obviously that's not included. Well, okay, let me finish talking about the actual thing. The stand, you've got the stand here, which moves from left to right. You can higher it up or lower it down to any size you want to. It goes really, really small. It's also got a tripod at the bottom, which I don't know if you can see that. There's a tripod at the bottom so it doesn't wobble too much. You also get, one of these, right? This is a hem marker, which sits on here. And so if you're doing a hem of a skirt, you literally move it round, and where this is, you just pin around so you get an absolutely even hem. And if you've extended it and you've made the bottom bigger or the hips bigger, anything like that, it means that you're going to get, there's the the bottom of the base. There's the pole that you can make longer. The lovely wire coming out the wall there. Anyway, when would you use one of these, Hayley's saying? Well, if you're at home, and you make it, especially in, well, it's been the last 18 months, we've not been able to go out, have we? You're making something, you put your outfit, like Mark was saying, put your blouse on the mannequin to make sure that it's going to fit right. If you're just going from a commercial dress pattern. If, however, you're making your own patterns or you're draping or you want to reshape a pattern, these are fantastic because you can pin into this acrylic surface here. You can pin into it. So you can do draping. If you've done a skirt and you just want to get the hem exactly right, because as soon as you try and do it on yourself, every time you move, the hem moves, doesn't it? You see what I mean? If you need to pin it. Whereas it's on here, then you've got a really, really even, excuse me, it's very dry in here. You've got a really, really even hem marker to go by. So that's your So Deluxe leg form, size chart there. Now we've also got Cherry. She's Sapphire, right? This one's Cherry. Sizes straight away, there you go. So the small, this comes in small, medium and full figure. Small is bust 33 to 41. Waist 24 to 32, hips 34 to 42. Again, you can change the back length, and she goes to 6 foot tall. Do you want to put the graphics in for the small? There you go, that's that one. Small in Cherry. Yeah, there's something really dry in the air in here today. It's been like that for a couple of days now. Then we've got the medium. Well, that's why I always open the door when we come in the morning, just to get some fresh air in. 39 to 47 inch bust, 29 to 37 inch waist, 40 to 48 hip, 15 to 17 back waist. And then, oh dear me, I'm struggling today. Then we've got full figure, 45 to 53 bust, 38 to 46 inch waist, 47 to 55 hip. And again, you can alter the height up to 6 foot. It goes really, really short as well if you want it little. Okay, Alison has the leg form. She says she can't figure out how to touch the leg. I'll show you right now. This is going to be a little bit haphazard. Right, look. You've got two oh, can you see in there, Elliot? It's very dark, isn't it? Right, okay, so at the moment, this one's in the central hole there. There's another hole here. So you literally take this out of the central hole and put it into the side hole there. It's can you see? Let me turn it round. Ooh. I don't know if you can see in there. Can you see? It's there. And then there's another hole here. There it is. There it is. There it is. I put my finger in it there. So you can move the pole from there to there. I'll show you the still. Let's have a look on the still. All right. I know it's a bit haphazard that, but that's how you do it. It's very simple. You just move it. You could, there you go. You see, look, you see inside it, how does the leg form work? There's the off center and the central one there. You literally just unscrew that little, you can see the little screw where it says off center. See, there's a little screw there. Just unscrew there and you move the pole across to the side. And Elliot says he'd get a man in to help him with his. What I would do is I'd just leave it on the leg form all the time. I'd just leave it on the left-hand side one, or not the other side one all the time. So let me take you through Cherry. Cherry also has a neck. Oh, there it is, closer up, you see. Thank you, Elliot. And you can just see behind the little circle there, the hem marker that yours will have as well. It's not the old puff puff French powder one. It's a pin one. Oh, we haven't done the third size yet. Let me just do the third size. Sorry, I thought I'd done that one. Just go back to the size chart, Elliot. Full figure, 45 to 53 bust, 38 to 46 waist, 47 to 55 hip. The back length and the height again is very like the blue one I showed you. You can alter that. Now this one, so I'll just take you through Cherry here. At the top of Cherry's neck, there's a pin cushion, little pin cushion up here. There you go. Oh! Right, here you go. Just count, Elliot, count. Right, again. So there's a pin cushion at the top there. You can turn the neck of this again to make it larger and smaller. Can you see that there? As you turn it, you're making the neck bigger and smaller. Again, you've got your 12 cogs and dials. Again, you can pin into the body. There's where you can make the nape to back waist shorter or longer. And again, you've got the leg. And now the leg of this one does not move. This one just stays in the center. So if the blue one, this one, they're both exactly the same sort of work-wise, but the blue one you do trouser, you cannot do trousers on the Cherry one. Brilliant for draping and things like that. Wedding dresses, bridesmaids dresses, anything like that. Or if you're just making for yourself, just put it to your size and leave it. Mind you, if it was me, it'd be changing every week, so wouldn't it? Going up and down, and, well, not up and down, side to side, everything. The man's one would be big enough for you, Elliot, with a bit of padding. Yeah, we just have to pad the tummy out. Okay, it's not called that though, is it? Full figure, there's only one Cherry full figure one left. There you go, there's the measurements, 45 to 53, 38 to 46 waist, and 47, 51. Now, why not use your voucher, get your £20 off that? Right, now remember, if you've got the booklet, she suddenly looks really tiny, doesn't she? You can use it today, get your £20 off today, use it again tomorrow. You can use it again tomorrow. That's brilliant, isn't it? Any questions, just get them in. Oh, hang on. Oh, here you go. Susan says, Susan says, oh, Sue, I've won those adjustable mannequins I found it a godsend when I made costumes for the school play. There you go, you see. Derek says, I've used this. Derek used Sewing Street bubble wrap packing for his lockdown tummy. So he's added, on his mannequin, he's added bubble wrap to make his... That's a good one. Does it not pop when you put the pins in? Yeah? Then as you lose weight, you go pop, 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 pop. Yeah. So we can do the iron now. Go and do the iron now. Right, come with me over here then. Right, now, I don't know if you were watching the other day. We had George and Gary in from Franklin's, and they brought us that beautiful blind hemming machine, which completely sold out. They brought us a sewing machine that only did straight stitch, Juki, sold out. And they brought us this. Now, we have more of these than we had of the sewing machine and thing. There's £50 now. All right, whoa. There's £50 off this anyway, right? You use your voucher, you'll get another £20 off. You'll get another £20 off. Use your voucher for this, right? If you want to use split pay, you'll pay your £299, and then sometime you'll need to ring the call centre, and then sometime this week, someone will add £20 credit to your account. I know. And you can use it today and tomorrow. I think this iron is brilliant. I have to say, Gary and George come, in fact, George is a Franklin. He's one of the grandsons in the Franklin family. When I worked at Colchester Theatre, the haberdashery shop in Colchester was Franklin's. So I used to buy from George's granddad and grandma, and George's dad and his brother worked in the shop. And Georgie's dad was like a real smooth 80s, bright blue, electric blue suit. It was coiffed hair and everything like that. And his brother was a little bit more sensible. Anyway, all the boys now work for the team as well. So that's why George was in doing that. This iron, I bought my first industrial steam iron from them back then. And I remember it being more expensive than this then. Now, it says Juki in the graphics. It's not made by Juki, just so you know. No, it does not. It's not made by Juki. I just want you to know. Oh. Yeah, but it's not made by Juki. It's made by... Anyway, made in Italy, original project. Right. I don't know where the graphics have gone. Oh, okay, that's fine then. Right, now, if you don't want to use it as a steam iron, you don't have to. This weighs 1.5 kilos, not that much heavier than a normal iron. But if you do want to use it as a steam iron, right, I'm just going to show you this. I'm going to go to the main camera. Watch this. Now, I've only just switched this on because we've got to switch it on before. You can adapt the amount of steam that comes out of it, but watch. Can you see? You can steam. So if you've got curtains that you need to steam, don't just take them down. You can steam with the iron upright like that. Gary said, you know, I iron my shirts every night before I come in, everything like that. He said, just wash your shirts, let them dry and everything like you normally do. Put it on a coat hanger and just steam them like this. And you'll get the creases out. He said, the only thing you won't be able to do is I normally put in a crease line down there. Obviously, you won't get that when you're steaming it. You can adapt the amount of steam, the pressure of the steam that comes out from here. All the water goes in here. Now, my one thing is, do not open this when it's under pressure, right? You'll find it impossible. Also, if you've got kids in the house, don't worry, it won't come off. Look, they can fiddle with that as much as they like. It won't come off. It's a real push down, turn, push down, turn, push down, turn to get it off. This is hot. Yeah, this is hot. Not. You're not going to burn yourself, but you know it because that's full of hot water, isn't it? Full of hot water in there, so it does get hot and everything. But then you've got all of the kind of, you get the silicone mat to lay it on and everything like that. Now I'll just show you how it works because you're thinking, I only do chiffons, I only do wedding dresses, I only do ball gowns. And that's too heavy and industrial for me. It can do anything from chiffon, organza, through lawn, to cotton, to wools, to tweeds, to all sorts of things. Look at this, right? I've got a piece of tweed here. So this was what Catherine used to make her bag with the other day. This is a wool tweed and everything. If you don't want to press on the fabric itself, you can just steam it like this from a distance. Look, and it's really clearing out any creases. But if you want to, you can just beautifully press that wool. Oh, I love the smell of steam on wool. It's incredible. Look at that, right? But then also, if you've got, this is the cotton we use. Now, I normally have it more scrunkled up than this, but, right, so this could be one of my shirts, right? Really, really badly creased. I'll just push it into the shot. Right, you ready? Watch this. Look, how quickly are those creases coming out? Right, look at that, look. Imagine, right. Look, right, you're not constantly refilling it, but I'll tell you about that in a second. No, you're not constantly refilling it because you can use it over and over. But steam is also a cleanser. So if you want to do, if you've got animals in the house, and you don't do the animals with it, don't do that with it. But if your sofa, you can go over your furnishings, over your cushion covers, over your bed mattress. It'll kill all the... That's not what it's sold for, but you see those adverts the whole time, how steam kills all those bugs that we can't see in our mattresses and things like that. No. That's not too heavy because... Also, right, the other thing I'm going to say to you is a lot of people go, my ironing board won't fit on my ironing board, or it won't fit next to my workstation. Well, you don't have to have it on the desk like this because in your £299... You also get this trolley, so you could keep the whole of this unit base on here the whole time, right? This is a bottle which you can fill with it. If you just want to top it up like I did this morning, I just used the little topper-upper. You get those as well. But this is on wheels, right? So if you're, I'm not going to pick it up now because it's hot, right? But if you have a workstation like this, say you've got your work desk here like this, and you've got your sewing machine there, and you want your iron here, like we normally have it, just put it on the workstation there. Then if you need to move it, you can just wheel it around. So if you're doing curtains, say you're doing the lounge curtains, right? You take it downstairs, you've got your 1.5 metre wire cable to plug it in with. You can wheel it to the curtains in your lounge, let it heat up, do your curtains. I mean, it's just... oh, no, you go Google Yahoo Bing, others like this, how much you can pay for these. Thousands, up to £1,000 normally. So it's even got its own little handle here, so you can lift it up when it's hot, but I suggest you not to. But like if we want to put it away now between the shows and everything, just lift it from there. Oh, your bedding, it's brilliant for ironing bedding. You know what? You know how you do it? Right, okay. If you're doing bedding, I haven't got any of my extra wide what's it. If I was doing bedding, what I would do, imagine this is a big sheet, right? I'd fold it up so that it was almost like it was going in the airing cupboard or the cupboard. So you've got layer upon layer upon layer. Iron it from the top, like this. Now, I haven't practiced this. I'm just saying that, right? So you've done it from the top. Oh, look, I've done it already. Does it from the bottom there. That's going to be perfectly pressed right the way through. I mean, obviously, fold it properly. But look. Well, no, but I like the fold lines on it. It looks like you've got new bedding. It looks like straight out the packet, doesn't it? Oh, no. No, I love new bed linen. So it's £50 off. £50 off, but if so you can get it on split pay, look. 3 split pays of £99.66. Now, I often say, at this point, I'd say, oh, it'd be paid for by Christmas. Only buy this for somebody for Christmas if they tell you they want it. Irons are not presents for Christmas, unless they've got a workroom and they would love one of these in their workroom. They have been so popular, I can't tell. We only launched them last week. Oh, right, this is 1.5 kilos. And I think, obviously, this is much heavier. This is a hefty piece of thing. It's on their website. I can't remember how much that was. But this itself is like almost the weight of a normal iron. Just a tiny bit heavier than a normal steam iron. 10 times faster, Hayley's saying. It works faster than a normal iron. 2.2 litres it holds of water. Did it say the weight? Anyway, you're getting £50. Oh, yeah, this is 14.5 kilos, so it is a heavy weight. But it doesn't matter, because once you've got it in your trolley, you're pushing it around. You're not lifting it up and down there into it. All your light, there's your lights there with your water. They've gone off. This is your on and off. These are on off buttons here, and then these are your ready to go buttons. They go off when they're ready to go. Oh, yeah, one tells you it's out of water, one tells you it's on, right? But now this is where it's important. If it says it's out of water, don't try and open it straight away, which is why I would always check it before I switched it on in the morning. I can only tell you this because I won't say his name, but we used to work with a boy at Sewing Quarter, didn't understand these things. We've always told him, don't do this, don't do this. It ran out of water, he was in a rush to leave, so he opened it to fill it with water, and of course he's fine, he wasn't hurt, but he could have been. He could have been really, really hurt, but he just didn't listen to his instructions. It's a brilliant, brilliant professional piece of kit, this. I'm glad you're liking it. I'm glad you like it. Right, now I'm going to do sewing machines. Now, I haven't got them here, but we'll do from picture and we'll talk about them, only because I think it's really, really important today of all days with your voucher. I've just got to rearrange the room over this side. So go with £7.80 first of all. Now, if you've not got a picture. Okay, brilliant. £7.80 now. Becky Alexander Frost was in the other day, and she did an hour on this machine. Now I need to tell you, I think there's only 3 left. Is it 3? 3 left of these. That's all. There's only 3 of these left, right? You get a free Becky Alexander Frost panel, right? That's only till tomorrow. That's only till tomorrow night. It's £1,919. You get it on split pay. 5 split pays of £399.80. Get £20 off. You could get £20 off, but please go and watch the Becky Alexander Frost 19th at 11 o'clock, did you say? 11 o'clock, 19th, 11. She was on with Vix on Tuesday. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock on Tuesday. Please go and watch it on YouTube. The amount of people who've messaged in saying, I've had that machine for ages and didn't know it did this, didn't know it did that, didn't know it did this. So please, please, please go and watch Becky Alexander Frost with the Elna 780. You can get it on 5 split pay. Won't be paid for by Christmas because obviously it's 5 monthly payments. No interest charge whatsoever. But you can get £20 off if you use your voucher. I know. It's fantastic, isn't it? That's a lovely, lovely machine. Maybe that one's a little bit too much for you. Yeah, we're just recapping them. But also we didn't know, because when Becky did them, we didn't have the vouchers. You see, so I'm just telling you because the vouchers, really. And also, if you don't watch during the week, you won't have seen Becky Alexander Frost doing it. So she did that on Tuesday. If that's a little bit out of your price range, how about the 580? Right, now Stuart did this on his show on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. First of all, you're getting a free walking foot with it. It doesn't come with a walking foot. £54 that costs you from Elna. Right? So you get that. Right. Now, the other thing I suggest you do, excuse me, is go and Google, Yahoo or Bing, the Elna 580 Plus. When they did the show, when Stuart did the show, he and, I can't remember if it was Kat or Hannah, couldn't find it less than £899 elsewhere. So already we're doing a super low price. It's now, if you're looking at thinking, oh, that looks like your 680, John, it's in the same casing as the 680, but it's the next one up from the 570, right? It's got 50 less stitches, and it's a 7mm, not a 9mm stitch width, right? If you go to the Elna UK website, you can look at the differences there. Oh yeah, now. So angry. I was so angry because for ages, right, I've got a 680, right? I've got the 680, and I talk about it all the time. And Haley started saying, oh, we've got some coming in, we've got over 100 coming in, we've got over 100 coming in, show especially for you, shows. And I was like, excited. I didn't arrive, went on my holiday. Haley messaged me, first day in Kefalona, oh, they've arrived. Right, I don't mind because Stuart did a brilliant job doing them, but I was so excited. He's got one as well. I was so excited about doing this show. And then when I came back and said, oh, I'll do the 680, they went, they've all gone. And we will not be getting the 680 in again before Christmas. Yeah, 3 months worth of stock. I'm glad. If you got it, I'm so glad if you got it. But yeah. 1,099, that the 680 is 1,099. Actually, also, isn't it when it comes back, it won't be 1,099, it will be more expensive. So not us, we haven't done that. Obviously. It's still a good price, This is a fantastic price. Look at the split pay. 3 payments of 206, that will be paid for by Christmas. Plus you get a £54 free walking foot with that. Now, the free walking foot ends at midnight tomorrow night. So I'll remind you about this again tomorrow, just so you know. It's a lovely machine. The Elna Plus, Excellence Plus are brilliant machines because you know how, well, I've sold out to 570s now, haven't I, as well, because I had them on the show the other day. They've all gone now as well. So this is the next one up from the 570. Beautiful, isn't it? Now, if you're working to a budget and you've said, I'm not spending more than £500, that's it, £500, that's it on a sewing machine. You 550, right? This is fantastic. It's the Elna 550 Plus. Now, go and look. You can do it now. I don't mind if you go and do it now. Go and Yahoo, Google or Bing the Elna 550 machine now, right? I don't think you'll find it anywhere for that price. Maybe there's one shop or 2 shops somewhere along the line that have it. It has 50 inbuilt stitches. It has a shortcut to the straight stitch, it has a cover stitch, it has a buttonhole, and it has what it doesn't have, the only thing it doesn't have that the 560 has is a thread cutter. It doesn't have the thread cutter. It's got the lock stitch, it's got the needle up, needle down, it's got the reverse stitch. If you don't want to use the foot pedal, you can sew just by pressing the start-stop button. It comes with a selection of feet, so you can start sewing the minute it arrives at your house. Now, these come directly from Elna. They are on a shelf. All of these, the 550, the 580, and the 780 are all, we don't send them out to you. They come directly from Elna. So if you buy it today, what day is it? Oh no, on Monday, we will email Elna to say, Mrs. Smith has bought a 550, please send one to her. People I know have got them within days. They've got them in days. Here's a price comparison for you. Here you go. At 579. Okay, so there are. You will find it at 499 as well, I presume, but we've never found one. We've never found one. £579. Are you sure it's not us? Hannah did that the other day. She went, "Oh, I found it." Oh no, that's us. £579. That's how much you could pay for a 550 computerized set. It's exactly the same. Direct comparison. £579. We sell the 560. We sell the 560, the next one up, for that price. Oh, go on. We weren't supposed to do the 560. Should we do it? So that's now the 550 has got 50 stitches, and it's got all those other things. The only thing you haven't got on it is the thread cutter, right? £490. Split pay, £166.33. You'll get £20 off if you use your voucher today or tomorrow. You can use it on both days. It's not either or. If you've already bought something today and you think, "Oh, I wish I'd used it," then you can buy. You can use it tomorrow as well. You can use it tomorrow as well. Okay, so that's the 550. We weren't supposed to do the 560, but I'm going to quickly show it to you. Right, the 570 is sold out. There will be no more before Christmas. 578 sold out. Look, look. That's the next one up. And there's 100 stitches on this, and you get the thread cutter, and you get a memory scissor cutter as well on that, and the 100 inbuilt stitches, and you get an array. You get your normal foot, you get a zipper foot, you get a buttonhole foot, you get a 1/4 inch foot. And all of these two, the 550 and 560, come with a hard cover, and they come with an extension table. All comes with it. All comes with it. Will come to you directly from Elna. 2-year warranty as well. 2-year manufacturer's warranty. Right, we're going to move on. I haven't even touched any of this yet. No, I'm going to do this first, if that's right. Right, only because calico comes into stock. If you're going to do draping on the stand or making a toile, like Mark was saying earlier, always make a toile, make a toile. Now, I've got two things today. Oh, do you? Right, which one do you want to do first then? Right, okay. I'm going to tell you, right, this one here, you buy by the half metre. So if you want 10 metres, you want 20 metres, you can have them. This one here has already been cut into bundles. So this is, if you don't want 2 metres, you want more than 2 metres, then buy this, right? This is by the half metre, £2.49. It's wide. Here you go. Look. £2.49, 60 inches. Well, no. £2.49. If you want the 2 metre bundle, there's a little saving on that one. But if you want more than, if you want more than 2 metres and you don't mind it coming in 2 metre pieces, then that's fine. But if you're making a toile and you want a long, then this is the way to go. £2.49 for half a metre. And it won't be cut in the half metre. If you order 6 metres, it will come in a 6 metre piece. I'm only showing you these because as soon as it comes into stock, it goes out. It sells. You can wash it, you can dye it, you can make clothes out of it, you can make curtains out of it, you can make toiles out of it, you can make dolls out of it. It's such a versatile fabric. Right, okay, now I've also got it in bundles of 2 metres. Now it looks a slightly different. Is it the same calico? No, same calico. Maybe it's considered a big bulk. This is 2 metres. Now, these are already cut in 2 metre pieces. So if you want 4 metres, you'll get 2 metres basically. You're saving £1. Saving £1 if you buy that one. It is calico, that's not a question mark. Quilter's pre-shrunk fabric bundle, 2 metres. I wonder what that question mark's meant to be. Oh, a hyphen. £8.96. You get 2 metres. 2 metres on that bundle there. So 4 units. You're saving £1. Loads of you coming in. Loads of you coming in. I love the smell of calico. Now, if you're doing, I wouldn't do a quilt backing on it, but I would use it if you're doing a wall hanging or if you're doing something like that. Beautiful. I love calico when it's been dyed, though. If you dye calico, it's fantastic. My friend Jilly, when we worked at Colchester Theatre, I'll talk about the Franklins, all tying in together. She used to make dresses, or every month she would make a few dresses out of calico, but dye it different colours. And you can block print on it. She made me some lovely curtains for my fitting room. She made me lovely pink curtains with all costume sayings stamped on it and everything like that. That was for my fitting room. you know, not my home room, from my fitting room, when the actors would come in. No, our friend Tony had been to the Pink Palace, hadn't he? That's what it was. Anyway, lots of you coming in for that. Loads of you coming in for that. £8.96 is, you're saving £1, aren't you? It's 4 units, isn't it? £4.48 a metre it works out at. Beautiful. Moving on. Moving on. There are some about, I'm just moving, oh, hang on, no, you want to do something else, I'm going to do this first. Sorry. Now, these on a dressmaking show. No. That's a Neil special, that one. He can do that when he comes in. Right. I can't find my... Oh, I know. There's one. I found it. These are gorgeous. When I first started at Wimbledon School of Art, we had to buy tailor's shears, right? They were metal, heavy metal. I've still got them. Love them. But they're heavy. They're really, really heavy. This is a 12-inch. 12 inches these are. Oh, dear, that was obviously somebody's... Look. They're brilliant. Sharp right the way through to the tip, look. $14. Is that all? Right, okay, these were supposed to be lasted till Christmas because we had hundreds of these. There's only 14 left. I have to say, Wendy Orlando sold some the other day. Very, very, she loves them. You don't just get the scissors, though. You get the quick unpick and you get retractable tape measure. Now, you see, these also, see here, this part of the scissor is covered with, the handles are covered with a silicone. You know, like on the soft touch on a rotary cutter and on the iron, that's all around there. So then you're going to do lots of cutting. It's not going to be digging in. It's not going to be feeling rough against your hand or anything like that at all. $19.99. You get all 3 of those. $19.99. Lovely present. What's the other tape measure? It says Crafter's Dream. That's what make that because it's got it on the scissors as well. It's also got the 12-inch there. £19.99. Lovely, well done. Right, now we'll do what Hayley's wanted to do since the start of the show. Righty-ho. Tim Holtz. Now I saw a picture of Tim Holtz yesterday. It came up, you know, on the Facebook when it says people you may know. It came up, Tim Holtz came up, and he doesn't look anything like I imagined him to look. Yeah. Right. Got 2 fat quarter bundles. A neutral, I presume is this one. Oh, it hasn't got a number on it. Yeah, neutral, that's this one. Yours will come nicely packed. These are the ones that have been open on the set. So, look, let's have a look at these. So how many do we get? Oh, it's £4 a fat quarter. £4 a fat quarter, designer fat quarter. They're going to go beautifully. But also, if you just need a little... That takes me back to school when we learned how to... The teacher used to stamp like that. Oh, single figures of this one. It's only just arrived as well. It's the... Oh, hang on. Only just arrived. Wooden yardsticks, tape measures. Aren't they lovely, though? Beautiful, beautiful. 100% cotton. Oh, now I will check to see if they're... are they American or are they European fat quarters? Yeah, let's just have a look. I'll measure them for you in a second. Oh, you've got a tape measure in that box, which I've just packed away, haven't I? Look! There they all are. So, if you don't know, an American one is they take a yard and cut it into 4, and a European one is they take a metre and cut it into 4. So I'm just going to measure it quickly. Oh, yeah, these look like American, I think. Hang on, let's just have a look. That should be, 18. Yep, these are American ones, these. So you got your 22 inches across, which is the width of fabric, but you just got your 18 inches down. So these are American ones. They're lovely, aren't they? Oh, that's not the picture I saw. You had glasses on the picture I saw. Oh. So the fat quarterback would do, this fat quarterback would do the background, and the fat quarterback I'm going to show you would do the flowers. One of his designs. That's very kind of quite feminine for him, isn't it? Because I always think of his designs as being quite androgynous. Lovely, isn't it? You're obviously not getting the... There you go. There you go. There's your all your 20 fabrics there. Very limited now. They've only been here for a week and they're very limited already. 8 left. 8 of those left. Right, let me... £4 a fat quarter for a designer fabric. And also, who I'm just trying to think, is he a free spirit? I can't remember what I'm trying, oh, on here, yeah. Yeah, free spirit, so you know it's good quality cotton, good quality fabric. Oh, they're lovely, aren't they? If you just need a little smidgen of something unusual there, look at the City Hospital. Clocks. And then the bold colours, I'll just fold those on. Oh, now, so 70, yeah, if you add it, if you bought both, you could then, it'll be £160, won't it? You put, well, 159 something, put it through with your voucher, you get £20 off. Oh, they're nice, aren't they? Beautiful. I've seen some of those before. Oh, look at that. Oh, hang on. Look at that one. The colours in that beautiful. Oh, and that one. And then that one teams beautifully in with those. Oh, stunning, aren't they? Slightly punk, isn't it, that one? I'll waft a couple in a minute. Let's get them all up. Oh, yeah. I think, you see, I've seen one like that before. I think basically when they do a collection like this, they'll add in brand new things. But things, you see this one, I remember this one from years ago. This is one I used to call his Paul Smith one. I'll show you in a second. Beautiful, aren't they? So everything, if you've got old Tim Holtz, this will go with it, look. Do you remember this? We used to sell this in a 10-inch square, this one. I say, oh, that's so Paul Smith. Isn't that lovely? I've got a lot of money, thank you. Hayley said it's very Monet. I'd say it was Monet, but no. Oil painting, yeah. Beautiful colours, look. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Which one are you going to go for? Bold or neutrals? Oh, going to move on. Oof, she's a bit fast, isn't she? Where's next then? Got a beginner's guide to dressmaking here from Wendy Ward. Now, sewing techniques and patterns to make your own clothes. This is Wendy Ward. There are patterns in it. There are patterns in the back there and in the front. So what this is, oh, just rip that one. You won't get this, don't worry. So what she does is all the different chapters, you've got projects, t-shirt, maxi dress, trousers, fishtail skirt, zip jacket and shift dress, right? Then she also talks about the fabric, measurements, hems, darts, everything like that. So here are all the techniques, they're all the pattern variations within the book. Now, I'd say, and I don't want this to be rude, but I'd say it was a very young capsule wardrobe, that one. Do you know what I mean? So then you've got your tools, your equipment. Very good if you're just starting your sewing journey. You've got someone in the household starting their sewing journey. So there's the t-shirt, right? Then about measurement charts, cutting out your fabrics, cutting plans. And then these are all the hacks that she's done for the one basic t-shirt pattern. So she's done plain, diagonal stripe, ruffles, and then quartered, like a court jester. Then you've got your maxi dress and your maxi skirt. Again, your fabrics, how to do it. And then you're making it your own. I think it's got it's in sweatshirt fabric though. And then there's the trousers, the wide leg trousers. Again, all your laying out and everything. Then you've got your wide waistband. You can either make into harem type pants or very wide pants there. 14. Oh, now why has this got £5 off it? Fishtail skirt. Got £5 off this. Zip jacket. Yeah, Wendy worked in the fashion industry for 7 years. Make it your own. Shift dress. There goes loads and loads. And then I'd say all your patterns at the back. Oh, now, you'll want to know what size the patterns go up to. Hang on, let me see if she says. I think each one has a different size range, actually. But let's just have a look, because I saw that first one. Where do we get the T-shirts? Here you go. She does sizes 1 to 2, 3 to 4. So the smallest bust is 35, largest bust 42.5. Moving on. I've done that. Threads. Oh, these are nice. These are cotton threads. Quilting or dressmaking, 100% spun cotton. They're 500 metres on each spool, so you get 5,000 metres you're getting in there. Assorted colours, really good value from So Easy. Makes it £1.49. Yeah, get 500 metres on each one. What colours are hidden under there? Grey and black. You can see there. Like Orifil, 100% cotton. Quilting thread cotton. Mark Francis is back in the building. You been to Greg's? Oh no, he hasn't been to Greg's. He doesn't carry money. $14.99. Really good value, aren't they? Now these are fantastic. These used to be plastic bottles. Everything about this is recycled. The box is recycled and the threads used to be plastic bottles. And Debbie Shaw said when she sewed with these, she said it was just like sewing with normal thread. She was like, oh, this won't work. It was brilliant. $14.99. She'll use this when she's doing her Sew eco-friendly book. $14.99. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 threads in there. £14.99. Okay, scissors. Sewing Wizard scissors. Looking for a gift for your friends in your sewing group. These are 2-piece scissor set from Janome. What do you mean, Janome? I know you well. 4.5 inch, and these are general purpose scissors. £12.99. It's a little Paul joke, that one. Right. Don't go anywhere. Mark Francis is up after the break. He's making this top. What do you mean? We always finish the show like that, Elliot. This is the top he's making. That's his garden there. That's in Anna Maria Horner fabric. Oh, I don't know if there's any left, actually, because it was very, very limited at 8 o'clock this morning. We will see you in 4 minutes from now.
If you're a Sewing Street or Yarn Lane customer, no matter how many times you check out in one day, you will only pay one postage and packaging. So don't wait to add the item you want to your basket and check out. You will only pay one P&P even if you check out multiple times in one day.
Are you a fan of Sewing Street and Yarn Lane? Why not join our growing Facebook fans pages? Just search Sewing Street Fans and Yarn Lane TV Fans on Facebook and click Join Group. It's that simple. Never miss out on the latest news and updates from our presenters and guest designers, special offers and plenty of chat with your fellow fans. Share photos of your makes, ask for advice, interact with your favourite guests and presenters and be a part of the ever-growing sewing and yarn community. See you there!
We know that shopping online can be a confusing and sometimes daunting task, and sometimes all you want to do is talk to a human being. Well, our family-run customer service team are on call 24/7. They're full of friendly, warm-hearted individuals, all trained to make your shopping experience as easy and as enjoyable as possible. And not only will they take your order, they will also help and guide you on your shopping journey, so you never miss out.
Sewing Street have our very own app. You can now watch and shop from anywhere. Simply download the app from your app store onto your smartphone or tablet, then log in or create an account, and you're done. You can watch us live from anywhere, browse all our recently played items and pre-orders so you never miss out on any show deals, and message the studio to say hello at any time. And remember, you can check out as many times as you want and only pay 1 P&P all day.
Hello, I'm Emma Bradford from the Swift Quilting Company. I've been a quilter for 25 years. I began sewing and quilting by hand, but now I offer long arm quilting services and I run patchwork and quilting classes. You can see me regularly on Sewing Street demonstrating patchwork techniques. My top tip is there is no right or wrong way, only the way that works for you. There is no such thing as the quilting police. Outside of quilting, I am a qualified botanist and I enjoy riding my motorbike around the country. I hope to see you soon on Sewing Street.
Follow Sewing Street and Yarn Lane on Facebook and Instagram to keep up to date with what's coming up on the show, as well as being the first to know about our amazing offers. Get involved with our competitions that are exclusive to social media. And pick up some top tips from us too.
Keep up to date with what's on Sewing Street and Yarn Lane, as well as all the latest news and special offers by signing up to our email newsletters. For Sewing Street, head on over to www.sewingstreet.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and you're done. It's exactly the same for Yarn Lane. Head on over to www.yarnlane.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, type in your email address, click the envelope, and that's it. You are now subscribed to both Sewing Street's and Yarn Lane's email newsletters, so you'll never miss out on the latest news and special offers ever again.
Just getting comfortable. Right, Mark's back. Now, before we get on with the Frida dress, I just want to remind you about the Brighton shirt that we launched, TV launch earlier. It's sizes extra small to double XL, £14.99. Oh, hang on. There you go. Beautiful. There he is on, not Brighton Beach, but on...
Bridport, actually.
Bridport
it looks
Beach.
very summery, particularly if you put a filter on it.
Oh, was it not summery?
Well, it was probably, no, well, it wasn't hot.
No.
No.
Then a word. No. Oh, there he is.
It was nice.
Right, okay.
It was nice and summery.
Beautiful, right. We're not doing that this hour. That was, if you want to catch up on that, it's on the YouTube for the 9 o'clock hour today. We are going to be doing this, the Sew Girl Frida dress or top. There are 3 versions in the pattern. You can do the top, you can do the dress, or you can do the maxi dress in the pattern. We're concentrating on these 2 today. It's sizes 8 to 22. If you go to the Sew Girl blog, there's all sorts of notes about it. If there's something we can't get to today, you'll be able to see that on the Sew Girl blog. So you've got your fabric requirements for the top and the dress here, and all your size information and your finish size as well. Everything you need to know. There's the top, there's the dress B, there's dress C. 17, oh, here's Fiona modelling it. That's a different doorway to normal. Oh, is it a different angle? Oh, it's from this side normally, is it? Yeah. Looks lovely, doesn't it? I love that fabric she's got there as well. We've got some sort of similar fabrics today. Yeah, thank you very much. Oh, she's got the same fabric on the front of the dress or pattern. Anyway, £17.99, the size is 8 to 22. Now, again, like we normally do before we start sewing, I will take you through all the bundles of fabric that I've got so you can start putting them in your basket. I'm going to start with this one because it's what the top Mark made out of. Now, I've only got half a metre here, but this is in a bundle of 3.5 metres, 44 inches wide, Anna Maria Horner, but there's a saving. There's a saving on this, but I don't know how many are left. £5 off this. £5, single figures on that now. Single figures on that one. Anna Maria Horner, Bright Eyes in Cosmas Ocean. It's beautiful, isn't it? So there it is in the sunshine. Now, there's a 3.5 metre bundle, £47.43 with £5 off. Right, I'll do the bundles now. So we've got this one, which is RZLJ61. This is linen. Oh, I should have gone to your one first, shouldn't I, really?
It's all right. I don't mind.
Yeah. Hang on. Is the thing on here the original fabric number? Oh, hang on. I've got... Yeah, I can tell you the code number. Hang on. Here you go. XH6605. £34.99. Now, there's only 3 metres in this bundle because that's wider. Enzyme washed linen fabric. Denim, the colour, they call that. Denim. Just trying to think what name I'd use for that. Not quite as dark as denim because there's a bit of green muddled into it, isn't there? It's going towards the tealy, that one. This pattern's going to look lovely in plain or patterned. Depends on your mood. Right, now I've got like a chartreuse.
A what?
Chartreuse. How do you say it?
I don't know. Green?
Green. WH6670.
Chartreuse.
There you go, chartreuse. Enzyme washed 100% linen.
Is that a colour name then?
Yeah, it's green. Do you not remember in one of the chocolates you used to have, the one that had the triangles and the chewy toffee?
Oh, yeah.
They had a chartreuse in there.
Oh, did they? Is that what they called it?
Yeah. Anyway.
Sounds French.
£34.99. Sounds what?
French.
It is French.
What does it mean?
Green. I don't know. £34.99.
Someone Google it quick. What does it mean?
Yeah. Does it have a net? Does it have a meaning? Chartreuse. Then we've got this lovely colour. You don't get the... Oh, you will get the bag, actually. Oh, aqua. It's got 3 different codes on that bag, so that's going to be very confusing for someone. £34.99.
You haven't got that one.
We've just had a bit of a moment.
This one is a similar one.
I haven't got the fabric that Mark's about to make one out of. Anyway, let's move on. We'll come to that in a minute. Now, what colour's this then? Dove, I'd call this.
Grey.
Grey.
Needs wash.
I'm being romantic, aren't I? Have we missed... Oh, no. Have we missed anything off the trolley? Is it on trolley? No.
On the pudding trolley?
Yeah. No, that's all the shirt fabrics, those. Anyway, that's your grey. Grey, they've called that. It's got a lovely warm tone to it, that one. Then I've got a lovely floral, beautiful floral, this one. You get what? Will you? You got that one? Red floral denim print. Right. It's beautiful. It's the weight of a cotton, just heavier than a cotton lawn. This would work beautifully with this dress. £28.99. 3 metre bundle. Lovely, isn't it? Yeah, 100% cotton. 147 wide. There you go. Beautiful. £28.99, that for 3 metres, yeah? Now, I've got one. It looks very like yours, but it's just a different colour.
I think it's the same print.
It is the same print, just a different colour.
Yeah.
So this one's light denim, we've called this one, and yours was
compare
definitely a
it.
navy. Do you want to chuck it in?
That's a bit of sleeve.
You see, that's what Mark's been sent. No, we haven't got that. This is a paler version of it. Are we doing this bundle? Yeah, there you go. White floral, light denim. Well, that's definitely £22.99 for 3 metres. No wonder I'm coughing a lot today. It's all shocking, these prices.
It's a bargain.
Way too low.
We're giving it away.
Almost. Right. One more bundle. Oh, yeah, one more bundle.
Oh,
This is nice. This is a darker blue look, but with the dark brooding roses on it. Brooding. I don't know where that word came from.
You're thinking of Clive.
Oh, brooder. I'm thinking he's not brooding. Anyway, we can put the graphics in for this one. Chartreuse refers to a liqueur made by French monks, and the colour of the liqueur was used to describe the particular shade of green. Thank you, Sue.
A liqueur.
That's what was inside this chocolate that I liked so much when I was a child.
Why do monks always make alcohol?
They're bored.
Is that...
And they've got bees.
Have you been a monk?
Oh yeah, I'm not offending any monks, obviously.
I can see you as a monk.
No. How would I shut up for that amount of time? Are we putting graphics in? No, there's nothing in. Dark roses on denim. Lovely, isn't it? Beautiful. Now, what I'm not going to do is I'll show you the other fabrics available by the half metre. No. Okay. The one that Mark's using we cannot get you today, but we do have all these Anna Maria fabrics here, which are available on pre-order by the half metre. Echinacea, you mean? Yeah. Okay. These are called... Excuse me. These are echinacea flowers. I've got my water here, thank you. I'll drink some of that when Mark starts sewing. These are echinacea flowers drawn from Anna Maria's old garden. She's moved now. And Hayley thinks they're eucalyptuses. But anyway, so which one did you put through then? That one. Right. Put that one through then, very quickly. They're by the half metre, they're beautiful. Oh, that would actually look lovely, because that's not dissimilar to the fabric that Fiona used, is it? $7.69 for half a metre. It's beautiful. I love that echinacea fabric. Okay, let's go and do some sewing, shall we? Right. Any questions? Get them in about yardaging or fabric or anything like that, or sewing, and let's get on with it then.
The linens you got there would look really lovely on the Brighton shirt. I think.
Totally.
Yeah,
totally.
You might want to make sure you overlock it, because it can fray a little bit. Yeah. Linen can. But so we've got the Herresford. It's nothing to do.
Hesford. Fiona Hesford Frida dress, it's called.
That's the one, the Frida dress, thank you very much.
Yep.
Yes, I only made the top version. I only had a little bit of that fabric, so there's so little of it.
Right.
But you can put it down to a dress or to a maxi. I think that's 2 layers there.
Yeah.
But you can add a 3rd layer on if you wanted. Oh, she's got the pockets in, pocket option. So there's quite a few options on this.
Hang on there, on her pattern. Oh no, it stays as 2 layers.
Oh, is it
they're
2?
longer, so that's the short.
Oh, okay.
That's the regular length with 2 layers. If you make the maxi dress, it also has 2 layers, but they're longer.
That's right. I remember now. It's got an extra bit on one of the pieces. I remember.
Yeah. Right.
But we're going to start off
by the top. Then I would say.
We start off working on the top, and we're going to start off by doing the darts. Here they are. So they're cut out a little way there.
Right.
But now we're going to sew them. So if you fold your piece in half, I haven't done darts for a while.
No, it's unusual to see darts cut out.
Yeah, I know when I first did it, I thought I was doing it wrong, but that's actually, I think
How
it's
she does it.
Yeah, I think you can do these as French darts, like French seams, if you really wanted to. And rather than having the raw edges, you actually lose all those raw edges. It's exactly the same as a French seam, but it's just on a dart. So to do my lock stitch, I'll take my pin out so Elliot doesn't have to fix the machine later. And we're just going to run along, so it's a centimetre seam allowance.
Right.
Just run along there in a straight line. Now we're going to leave a long tail. Tell you what, I'll do the other side first. Let's do the other dart. So always start from the edge of your fabric. There we go. You don't have to cut it out, but as long as you sew in the right place.
Yeah, as long as you mark it on, yeah.
Yeah, and I like to mark it with, I used chalk when I was practicing, but you can just use a friction pen or one of those.
But you leave a long tail.
I leave a long tail, so let's pop him down. Got long tails everywhere now.
Yeah.
Now let's just get a pin to separate these. And what we're going to do is just tie off these ends. And if the risk is you could just back stitch, but the risk is you end up with a little lump.
Pucker.
That's it, like the pies. So we'll just tie those off. Oh, I want a pie now, I've said that. And
do you try not to each end then, or just at the...
no, because I've done a lock stitch at the other end. So it's just at the tip.
Right.
So now get your iron, and so you could just run that through the overlock of that raw edge, or if you, like I said, being fancy, you could use the...
You left it as a normal dart, but oh dear, don't know what's happening with 3 tape. If you left it as a normal dart,
yeah,
you wouldn't have any raw edges, would you?
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. So you could just overlock that, or your French darts would come in nicely there, or just don't cut it out, and then just, that might just be Fiona's way that she likes to do it, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's not, I like looking at different patterns because you learn different techniques. That's what's really good about it.
Of course.
I think they're smashing. And the thing is, on this fabric, you don't notice it.
Oh, talking that fabric, we're about to find it.
Oh, so we do have it for sale?
Yeah, we've got the lighter one. I've already shown you the lighter one. But we're just about... Oh, no, don't keep sewing. We're still looking.
OK. Next stage, we're going to sew the back together. So the back's actually in two...
there's a centre-back seam?
There's a centre-back seam, which is useful for adjustments. So if it does bag around the neck, you can just take it in a bit there and just adjust the I've got it here, look, I'm pointing at it, you can't see it. And I've got the what's it called?
Facing.
The facing, thank you. There, you need to adjust that to match. But if it is in a straight line, you could potentially remove it.
Yeah. Just remember to take your seam allowance off.
Oh yes, or it'll all go wrong. You'll be thinking, this doesn't work.
This is too big.
But you can just, just angle it slightly at one end if you wanted to. Right, 1 centimetre seam allowance on this. Yeah, some people like 1, some people do 1.5.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Wendy or Lando?
What's she done?
She's changed the switch so it releases the foot, not does a back stitch.
Oh.
I don't know. I'll message her later.
She's always on the phone to Gary at Franklin saying, how do I do this? How do I do that?
Oh, is she?
Yeah, always.
I bet she likes ringing Gary, doesn't she?
I bet she does.
Does she
Philippa says, can't think of a better way to spend my birthday morning than feet up with a coffee, watching the fabulous John and the lovely Mark.
Ah, that's very nice, isn't
Thank
it?
you, Philippa.
So you're fabulous and I'm lovely.
Yeah.
So so the usual notes on finishing your seams. I'm not doing any finishing on these seams, but you could do overlocker. Use your overlocker if you have one. You could do flat felled seams. You could zigzag them and just trim it.
Yeah.
Or yes.
Do you know what? While
French
the voucher's
seams.
on, sorry, Mark.
French
Can they use
seams.
the voucher on anything on the website? All right. While the voucher's on, if you've not got an overlocker, get yourself an air threader overlocker. Get your money off. Just saying, because it's not just on what's on the telly, it's on what's on the website as well.
Oh, I've got a pin or someone's back on time.
Magnetic scissors.
Oh, absolutely. And that £20 off, that's your free pattern, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah. Right, so we're going to build a neckline onto this, but we actually need it to all be in one piece. So let's just join it at the shoulders.
Okay.
And then we can
It's quite simple. She said it's for advanced beginners, this one. But as I say, if you've got any issues, if we can't answer them today, just go to her blog, So Girl Blog, and there's all sorts of comments and notes and ideas and hacks on there and everything like that.
I got this done quite quickly. I think in the morning I made it, so it won't take you long, depending on your on what your standard is and your ability.
And also how much of a rush you're in. You might want to spend the whole day doing it leisurely, have a glass of wine.
I get bored halfway through making things.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's good to know. Emma Bradford last night was saying having a big glass of wine in hand on a Facebook Live. She was sitting there doing, yeah.
Well, I get excited cutting it out.
Yeah, I like the cutting out.
And then I like the finishing, but sometimes the bit in the middle I think, oh, is this never going to end?
Oh, no.
But then you get to a point and you think, oh,
nearly there.
I've only done got a little bit left to do. So let's just open these out. It's good to open your seams. It gives it a nice finish.
Yeah.
You can just sew your seams down. That's just, if you wanted to, just push them to one side and just sew them down. If you're not so fussed. Or you use crocodile scissors.
Crocodile scissors, you mean thinking shears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We always used to call them crocodile scissors because my mother would give us, she said, get the crocodile scissors, and we'd take all the Christmas cards down and we'd use them to cut them up to make gift tags.
Oh, they used to do that on Blue Peter.
Oh, that's probably where she got it from.
Valerie Singleton.
I've been called worse.
There's a shop in London called Gallery Singleton, an art gallery. It's called Gallery Singleton.
Is it named after her?
I presume so.
She is a bit before my time. She left in 1972.
All right.
But I was more of a Sarah Green and...
Sarah Green's birthday tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah.
How old will she be?
I'm not telling you
Is
that.
it top secret?
Yeah. But she's older than me.
Okay, so I've already put together the facing, this kind of
Right.
bib kind of thing at the moment. So I've just joined it at the sides, opened the seams out, and it's fully interfaced just to give it a bit of structure.
What weight, the lightweight or the heavyweight? A medium weight?
This was the medium weight.
Medium weight. It's sold out at the moment. We always have it in stock.
But this
usually.
is you could do the lightweight. It just depends on what kind of finish you're after.
Yeah.
So let's join this. We're going to do lots of pinning for this.
Right.
Once this is in place, we can then stitch it.
Oh, actually, so the opening, you do the opening once the facing's in?
Yeah, well, we need to sew it into place at that point.
Right.
Because it's got a little slit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just matching it up at these side seams first. And let's just get the centre back in.
Oh, thanks, Mark. Oh. It's jumped in. Thanks, Mark. That's a great tip about tying those long tails on the dart. I often have problems, and that is a perfect idea from Beverly in Norfolk.
Ah,
Thank
thanks,
you, Beverly.
Do show us once you've done one.
Every day is a
Send
school
in a
day.
picture. Just as long as I haven't got to go into school, then I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah.
So I'm just pinning. This is the boring bit, but essential.
Uh-huh.
Now, it's good to mark on, because we're going to sew a box, a long, thin box.
Uh-huh.
Then it's good to mark it, and as it's on the inside, we can do a Damien.
Oh, yeah. With using a felt pen, you mean?
And just use a biro.
He won't do that when he's on the show. I'll give his number to Hayley again later. You may be wondering why that lamp is in Mark's way. That's the native lighting lamp that Mark's got at home.
Yes. What's she giggling at?
Because they're laughing because I said it's in your way, because every time you move across it just goes in front of your face, that's all. So what are you doing now? What are you drawing on?
Well, I'm going to eyeball it, but you can just put it wherever you want. So we're going to mark on here where I'm going to sew.
Damien's watching. He's just laughed out loud.
Who's laughed out loud?
Damien.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
What have I done now?
I'll message you later, Damien, and get you details back to you. Well, I've got your details, but I mean, I'll book you in.
He's making you're the booking agent now.
I'm everything in this place. Mopped the toilets yesterday. I had to bring my mop in from home. Got those super mops.
You are.
Right, okay, so you've drawn it looks like a box with a line down the middle.
Yes.
And that's in the dead centre front of your blouse.
Yes, hopefully that's the dead centre. So we'll just pop the pin in.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start. Let's do the centre back and let's just sew round.
Okay.
Again, I'm only using white thread. Match your thread in wherever possible.
Yeah. So where are you sewing round the outside of that box?
I'm going to sew round the outside.
Right.
And round the box. So I'm going to start at the back.
Okay. Okay, you see the fabric that Mark's using? You can buy it in a 3-metre bundle. Hayley's, well, she hasn't been into the warehouse. She's dipped into the warehouse's website and found it for you. White floral, dark denim, 3 metres, $22.99 if you want the bundle that Mark is working with. There's no web image or anything like that because it's...
Is Fiona watching?
I don't know. She's normally messaged in by now. Saturday morning in Brighton, you see. She'll be
on the seafront.
Oh, she's doing wild water swimming at the moment. What's it called? Wild? Miss Jules is just wild swimming.
Skinny dipping?
No. She wears her swimming costume, but she swims in the sea every day.
Blimey, that's brave, isn't it?
Elliot did it when he was in Brighton, but he was very drunk and he'd just come out of Club Revenge and was a bit hot.
So I'd probably pin that in place just so it doesn't wiggle around. So what I've done is I've sewn round that side there.
Right.
I've got to the top of where I've marked it. So you're going to go...
Oh, I see. So you're going round the neck and then down the front, down the box in the front.
And I haven't, because of just doing it quickly here, I haven't actually referred to the pattern, but it's about that kind of shape. But if you wanted to make it longer or shorter or wider or thinner, then...
Did you, when you made yours, did you reinforce the corners? Did you stitch around the corner as well?
I didn't re-stitch around it, no.
Oh, okay. What I would do is...
I've got to unpick it in a minute. I'll come to that.
Oh, you're unpicking it?
In a minute.
At the bottom corner?
Not the bottom corner.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but you could reinforce it. Yes, I know. I've never done it like it, but it's an interesting way of doing it. So I'm just going to meet up back round to the other side now. And we'll need to snip these corners just to make it sit properly. Where's that pin gone? Come back.
Hayley's cat had the snip yesterday.
Oh, really? What did the cat make of it?
Well, he seems to be all right.
When Frankie had the snip, he didn't look impressed.
Oh, no, you see, Norman was fine, but Nellie, because when it's a little girl, it's much more difficult to snip.
Okay.
Oh, which one? Oh, the one Mark's sold out. If you'll check out, sold out already.
Well, this has?
Yeah.
Oh, because everybody likes it.
Yeah,
that
love
because
it.
of me.
Say that again. Oh. No.
What's the matter?
Okay, so she's taking it from Tuesday's show.
Oh, no.
But she doesn't know if it's an upsell or whether it's a demonstration one on Tuesday. Who's in on... I'm not in on Tuesday, it's not... No, I'm not in again now till next weekend, am I? What are you doing?
Oh, well.
It's fine.
Not your problem.
No?
Okay, so that's sewn in. Hopefully you can see I've sewn over where I've drawn.
Let's have a look then. Hang on, let
before I cut
Elliot
into it.
comes in. Right,
there
okay,
he is.
So you've sewn all the way around the neck and you've sewn down the outside
and I've
of the
sewn
box.
over those stitches around the outside of the box.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to do the scary bit.
Yeah.
And snip, snip, snip. Not down to the tip. You want to go to about there.
Yeah.
And then just...
You see, so this is why I would re-sew those corners. Do you know what I mean? Like reinforce the stitches round that corner, round those two corners.
You're sewing right up to... Sorry, I'm snipped right up to that
up
stitch
to
in the
corner,
corner. It's just the same way as you would do it for the Tolo shirt. If you're popping that in, you'd just need to snip right into the corner. Or if you're doing plackets, you do exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
And then when we turn that out, which we will do soon, then you'll have your nice opening. But we can't do that just yet because we have to run up some little straps. Now, if you look at the original, the shirt I made, you'll see that it's got these little ties.
Just have a look at that picture, Elliot. Of the shirt.
Have I taken him by surprise now?
Hang on. No! We're not making that one, Elliot.
But if you want to... But if
that one, the ties at the... I don't think Elliot's got his earpiece in today.
But feel free to pop a Brighton shirt pattern in your basket at the same time.
Elliot's subliminally selling your pattern for you.
Thank you, Elliot. Very much appreciated.
So those ties. Now, you've already stitched all the way around the neckline and the facing.
I have.
So that's going to be interesting, isn't it? So
it
now
is.
You're making the ties.
Let's make
How
the ties
making the
first.
ties?
Oops, I haven't quite stitched through the fabric. I stitched through nothing.
Oh. Is he making excuses now about why he showed the wrong picture?
Why, what's he saying?
Are you in tomorrow, Elliot? Oh, okay. No, he wasn't in yesterday or the day before.
You know, when I was doing one of my Thai workshops for Ali Pali,
Yeah.
I just assumed everybody there could use the sewing machine or could sew to some kind of level.
No?
I had one guy, bless him, he did so well. But it didn't dawn on me till quite a way through that he'd never used a sewing machine before.
Oh.
And he was there and he was trying to sew without putting the foot down and all this kind of stuff. Bless him. I mean, he did really, really well. But it wasn't, you know, it dawned on you halfway through and I think, he's never sewn before, has he?
Oh.
And he's booked himself onto a tire making course.
Oh.
Bless his little heart. Anyway, so I've put that through. I don't know why that's just come to mind. But it has. Oh, where'd they gone?
Oh, have I got two?
Have you got them there?
Oh! Now, obviously, it's the prim turning tool. It comes 3 different sizes. I don't know if yours is going to fit down there because we haven't got the skinny one in there, have we?
No,
The skinny one's not there, Elliot.
Let's try.
That's the medium one.
We don't need skinny. So I've just put the medium one on. I have actually made it a little bit wider. Because
oh, okay, because you're using the medium one, yeah.
So
now, you might... I know that blue fabric is... Oh, no. The light one's gone as well. Sold out. That's fine.
So
let's watch this. Shall we put the prim turny tool in, please, Hannah? Hayley.
I've propped the... Oh, my God. Oh, dear. It's like chaos
What have you done?
Nothing. I'm just giggling at the chaos.
It's not just that I'm calling you Hannah. It's just that... Go on.
So there we go. The
Elliot,
tube
bring in a
is
picture of
down
an
there.
elephant or something.
It's sewn across at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You can see it's sewn across at the end. So I'm just going to pop it, push it down like that.
Yeah.
And
brilliant.
Ta-da!
So that's a prim turning tool. You get the one that's on the table is the chubby one. The one in the middle is the medium one, and there's a skinny one as well. So you can turn any. It's really good for doing things like this, rouleau loops and things like that. But it's all there. It is. That packet looks a bit different. It also looks. You can use it for turning anything through really, and if you're doing animal legs and things like that.
Skinny, medium, and slim, otherwise known as
me, you, and Clive.
I was going to say someone else, but
you're going to say Hayley.
Elliot in the gallery might have got offended.
Oh no! Don't you be picking on my Elliot. It's not his fault. He's got round tummy. Drinks a lot of beer. It's Elliot's fault. Yeah, it is Elliot's fault.
Now, what I could do, I should have brought through. It's an unpicker.
Oh no!
Not for a mistake, but because I need one for the.
There's one in the sewing box where.
I should have brought one.
Yeah, that's over there on the trolley, isn't it?
I can't see one.
No, it's right. Hayley's going to bring it.
But what we're going to do is, if I turn the top
start
the right
telling
way
us,
around,
then Hayley will bring it through for you.
Sorry, Hayley, I should have picked one up before I started. She's ever so glamorous today. In a glittery frock, she's got her hair up.
No, she hasn't. But she has got a sweatshirt that went to the Poppy Appeal, isn't it? Yeah. You don't need to come in to show us. No. The British Legion sweatshirt she's bought. She's coming in now. Ooh.
I got lots of compliments the last time I came on air.
Did you?
Yeah.
There's Hayley. This is our big boss, everybody. Underneath Neil, but above us.
That all sounded wrong, didn't it?
That sounded completely wrong, but you know what I mean. What's it say on your T-shirt then?
It says, keep smiling through.
Vera Lynn?
Yeah.
Okay, off you go.
But get one free.
Now tell me, John, did you
they do it in my size?
Probably.
Oh, well, I might get one.
Have you met Vera Lynn?
No, I haven't.
Have you not?
No.
Didn't she
No.
die?
I think I did meet her. I did meet her.
Have you? I thought you was you.
not like just to say hello to her. I think she came on this morning, and I just said hello to her. I didn't meet her. I didn't have a conversation with her or anything. Right. So what are you doing?
So what I've done, I'm just gradually unpicking just a few stitches at the end. Now this, I haven't done it this way before.
No.
But this is how Fiona has
done it.
Recommended.
Yeah.
And then I've got now I've positioned it so the seam is facing down.
Yeah.
And you just
You could do it though. You could do it when you're stitching your facing on though, couldn't you?
You could.
All in one go.
Yeah, if you marked out carefully where it was going to go. No, I can't seem to poke it through this morning. Oh, there you go. It's in the hole now. It's in the hole. And just get that lined up. Use the iron.
Yeah.
And get that pushed up into that corner.
Yeah.
As far as you can.
And then stitch it back down. Okay. I don't know why Fiona's done it like that, because I would make the rouleau loop, and when I pinned the facing in, I would stitch those in at the same time. Then you don't have to unpick, do you?
Yeah, that's
I wonder why. There must be a Fiona, if you're watching, let us know why you chose to do it that way around. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong at all.
Well, that's the thing with sewing. There's so many ways to achieve the same thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to start at the corner. I'm going to put my needle in just to make sure I'm in the right place.
Yeah.
And then we just go over that a couple of times. And then it's actually very handy to help
pull it through.
Pull it through. You need to do the one on the other side as well, of course.
Obs.
So let's do that. Let's make another one.
Okay.
Let's make another one. Now I can show you again how to pull it through, because you don't need to watch a repeat.
Oh, very glamorous, even in a sweatshirt, says Sue.
Ah.
Oh, she's gone. She's not in there.
She's gone. Where's she gone?
Only next door, because we've got a Yarn Lane guest, so we have to just go and discuss the Yarn Lane show.
Does that mean Elliot's in charge of the whole network?
Huh?
Elliot's in charge.
What's her, I don't even know what her title's. Head of TV, I think she is.
No, temporarily, I mean. Temporarily.
Elliot's in charge?
Elliot's in charge of everything. He's pressing the buttons, he's calling the shots.
Wow. Yeah, Elliot said he'd rather go home. She's Elliot's boss.
Now this is where, these ties is where you could add a bit of your own personal touch on this. You can make them fatter or thinner.
Or different fabric.
Different fabric. You can make them much longer if you wanted a really statement bow on there.
Yeah.
They should be about 1 centimetre. I've actually taken it a bit.
There's the ones on the finished sample.
Slightly wider. And let's get me pole. Yeah, I knew I was going to using a medium one. I couldn't quite get it down the thin one.
No, that's why you need the thin one, which I don't know where it's gone. I think Kat's taken it home.
The cat.
There we go. Oh.
Is he watching?
Ignore him. He's just
press it against.
On, yeah.
There we go. I use these to make my twillies.
Oh, yeah.
And the good thing, it's got a pointer at the end. I didn't do it on the other one, actually. I've sewn it in
Point
there.
the cut.
But you can just point the corners out so you don't get round. Unless you could put nice angles at the end.
Yeah, like a ribbon, like you cut a ribbon.
Yes. So I'll just press this one out as well, then we can pop the other one in. So it's a nice, so you can see how quickly this is coming together.
Yeah.
The next few stages after this would be the sleeve and the skirt section, but what should we do? Well, I could do the skirt section.
Yeah. Is the sleeve a very shaped head of the sleeve? We've got loads of time.
There's
mind you, we have to go early because of Yarn Lane, but...
Oh, we've got to leave, haven't we? We've got to get on the bus.
Yeah. Well, you don't. You just go home. We have to go. We run. We don't get a bus to Yarn Lane Studio. Is the sleeve head a normal sleeve head, or is it more of a shallow sleeve head?
I've got one here.
Oh, let's have a look. Even though we're not going to put it in. Okay, let's have a look from upstairs. Oh, okay. It's definitely got a back and a front. You can see that.
Yeah, it does have a back and a front. This is the short sleeve. There is I think there's a medium and a long, isn't there? And there's some different options on there as well.
Oh, on the pattern I can see short and long.
Was there a medium? Let me remind myself. I can't remember now.
It looks like there's one in a long, one in a cuff, and then a short.
It's a short and a long, yes. Yeah. So I've got the instructions here. So they've got the short.
Oh, there we go.
The short turned back with the. It's got a. I don't really it stands out on mine, but there is actually a cuff on that sleeve, which tells you exactly how to do it. It's a nice, easy method for doing that. And then it goes on to show you how to put the elastic in by making a channel at the end of the long
so the
sleeve.
elastic is for the cuff if you do the long sleeve.
That's it. I mean, you could put a cuff on it instead if you wanted. Yeah, so you just got the
There, look, there it is in the chartreuse linen.
Oh, yes, it is, isn't it? And if you look also down here, she shows you another option. If you didn't want to do the ties I'm demonstrating, is to make a rouleau loop, which is much thinner. And
at the front instead of the
button.
tie. Oh, yes, I can see it on the main picture on the next page. Look, there it is with a little button. So if you didn't want the fussiness of a tie, then you could just do a button and a rouleau loop.
And that's what Fiona is demonstrating on her page there.
Okay.
There we go. So let's
have
a look at the skirt section. So what you've got is two rectangles. And
now Fiona's not in now for a long time. She was in with me this week. She's having not a couple of months off. She's got lots to do. But she's not in here till December.
Oh, blimey. She must be
well,
busy.
We say blimey. It's not actually that far. It's not that far away, really.
It must be at least 6 months till Christmas.
No, 60 sleeps or 59 sleeps now.
Have you got your tree up?
No, I don't have an indoor tree, do I?
Have you got your lights?
I haven't ordered my lights this year. I'm a bit late this year.
You got Oxford Street's ones from last year?
No. Mine was the best in the voted the best in the village last year again.
So we've got two rectangular pieces. We're going to join them together at either side, so you've got a nice loop. This is a nice one you can practice your French seams on, actually, this top.
Oh, yeah.
Especially on these little bits. French seams sound fancy, look really nice, and aren't actually very complicated at all.
Don't forget the light, Hayley's saying. Don't forget the light. Mark's got the light.
Yes, it comes with a remote control, which is actually really good. I use the remote control far more than I use any of the
I do with mine as well,
on there, but this one is actually clamped onto the desk with a little...
it's the Lumina desk lamp. £95, I think it is.
It's a bargain. But I love the different options on it, because it's got so many different lighting. Clive loves it. He has it above the ironing station to get lots of light while he's ironing.
Now remember, split pay, 3 ways. You can do split pay on that one. $95.99. The split pay will drop down now. We only have it in black. This one does not. It does come in white, but we sold out of the white ones. $31.99 3 times. Exactly, brilliant. Paid for by Christmas.
So we'll just open up the seams again. Yeah, French seams, if anybody's not sure, you're just sewing it wrong sides together. No, hang on, you're sewing it right sides together.
No, wrong sides
together. Wrong sides together, then right sides together. And by doing that, you lose the seam onto the inside.
Yeah.
In that little sausage. Sausage? Thinking of food again. That's Elliot, you see. I look at him and he makes me think of food.
Do what?
Elliot.
What about him?
I look at him and it makes me think of food.
Look at Elliot and he thinks of food. Oh. He turns most people off food, to be honest. But
now, what we're going to do is a gathering stitch, which is very simple. So crank your machine up to its longest stitch. I've done a 5.
Right.
Now, I like to do this in 2 sections, because what we're going to do is pull on these threads to gather it up.
Right, did you just do a locking stitch then?
I did, yes.
Oh, okay.
This is just a method I've been trying out.
Okay.
So I just thought, this is just me. Otherwise, you leave it open at the beginning with some long tails. I don't have long tails, so I thought I'd do a locking stitch.
And just pull it from one end.
Now, if you don't, normally when you're doing a long stitch, it will kind of pucker up or gather it a little bit anyway. So just let it do that, because that's actually helping.
Yeah.
And if you look behind, it's actually...
just ruching it up a little bit.
Yeah, which is exactly what we want it to do. But rather than going all the way around in one go...
you just go to the other seam, do you?
That's it. Go to the seam, stop, take it off, and then start again.
Yeah.
And then if you do get a thread break, you haven't got to do the whole thing again, only half of it. But it is important to leave some tails. There we go. And you can see it's already...
starting to ruch
and it's
up.
only quite a subtle gather. It's not like you're doing...
Yes, it's not your 3 times gather, is it? It's just a little amount, like making a little gathered peplum.
Peplum, that's a good word, isn't it? And if I'm doing this about 1 centimetre again, but you could do it less, but...
Are you just doing one line of stitching?
I am today. Actually, I did one line making that and it went in fine. As long as you... It's more about having a reserve thread, isn't it, to make sure it doesn't snap.
Yeah.
And if you are worried they'll show through, then you can always just unpick it afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to lose the little table off there now, actually, so I've got a little bit more space. So let's lay that out. Oh, I haven't sewn up the sides of my top, but I'll...
You haven't done what?
Haven't sewn the sides of the top.
Oh.
But what I would do, I'm going to sew the sides up. It's just, you see, it's very nearly there, look.
Yeah.
I haven't actually, once the machine's done its work there and actually gathered that up very slightly, I haven't got to gather it up an awful lot, which is good.
Yeah.
So let's just run up the side of the top. After we've done this, it's just popping the sleeves in.
Yeah.
And if you didn't want to be fiddling with putting a cuff in, then you could just do a plain sleeve.
If I was making this at home, I think I might put this, after I've done the side seams, I put the sleeves in now.
Oops.
Oh,
Don't forget to turn
well,
your machine.
don't gather the side seams.
No.
Only because then you haven't got a skirt or a peplum in the way when you're sewing round the armholes.
Yes, I think so as well. I think I might have gone a bit out of order here.
Well, no, because you're showing us the skirt thing, but at home, put your sleeves in, after you've done the side seams, put your sleeves in, because you've only got your little bodice then, and then you can start adding your tiers of either the peplum or the skirt or the long dress.
Tears of a Clown.
Yeah.
Who sung that? That was a song, wasn't it?
Tears of a Clown. And Hayley's singing it now.
Is
it's
it someone
Duran,
like...
Duran, no.
Was it Lulu?
Lulu, no.
Have you met Lulu?
Yes, I've interviewed Lulu.
Have you?
Yeah.
Was it on a double bed for the big breakfast?
No, it was at the Prima High Street Fashion Awards, and I was doing the red carpet, doing it on the red carpet.
I was going to ask you, because I was watching It Takes Two, thinking of you.
It Takes Two.
After Strictly Come Dancing. And Biggins was on.
The Miracles sang it, apparently.
The Miracles? Biggins?
No, that was the... That was what did you just ask me?
Biggins was on.
What about... Well, because Christopher
Biggins, I thought, yeah, I was thinking he's not done Strictly. I thought John's not done Strictly.
No, they've never asked me to do Strictly. I'm not famous enough to do Strictly.
Would you do Strictly?
No, I'd be rubbish. Anyway. Oh, it's nearly there, look.
Well, that's it. It's very near that. I mean, I've only been sewing this for half an hour, doing it quickly, obviously. But what I'd do now is just take these little strands. Let's find one of the correct one. I need to
always pull the bobbin thread. That's what gathers it up.
Yeah.
The underneath thread.
So let's find it.
And if you're not quite sure what it is, when you're doing your gathering, you'd always put a different colour in your bobbin.
That is an excellent idea.
And then you know which one to pull on.
I'm looking at the wrong end.
Smokey Robinson sang Tears of a Clown.
Smokey Robinson.
Thank you, Donna. Hannah got it... Hayley got it wrong.
She never gets anything wrong.
Yeah, you only come in once a month. And she's not normally here when you come in.
Oh, here we go.
Smokey Robinson, Tears of a Clown. That's what Donna said. Hi, John, it's Smokey Robinson. Love Crystal. How are you, Crystal? How's Blake? That's Linda Evans from Dynasty.
Well, I thought that's what you and Stuart would be like. I could imagine like a...
What, me and Crystal and Joan Collins?
Yes.
No, not at all.
Or smart on the telly and having throwing pins at each other.
No, not at all. We got on really well.
I know. I'm only joking. But I just made me titter, that's all. Or like a
what are you going on about? Just sew your frock.
Or like a Pat Butcher and Peggy Mitchell kind of moment.
Get out of my pub!
Get out of my studio. But then Elliot comes in the morning and he's sat here drunk on the floor behind the counter giggling.
No, we wouldn't be doing that in an ice cream van.
There we go. So I'm just very gradually just gathering that up and just making sure I'm just spreading those out exactly where I want them. And then what I would do next is pop that right sides together and get it nailed into place.
Yeah.
And just do the same on the other side. Hem it, sleeves, done. So, should I do the
you
side
carry
as
on
well?
with that. Sorry, Hayley was just talking to me about something else. I went a bit blank-eyed then, didn't I? Do what? Red floral denim, that's this one. You see, oh, it's sold out. Oh, it's almost sold out. The other two, the dark blue one and the pale blue one, have sold out completely. I've got this one and I've got this one still with the print on. So let's do this one first. That's the, oh, hang on. There it is, the red floral denim print. It doesn't say how much it is. No, if you don't put still available, if you put, is it last option, I think the price comes in. It's how much? $28.99. Try that one. Try last option. Haley's just discovered all these buttons in there that you can bring. There you go. There you go. It's lucky I'm here, isn't it? $28.99.
Losing everything now.
And then we've got the other one with floral, which I love. Is this one not sold out? It will do, though. It will do. It's gorgeous, this one. Oh, sold out. I thought so. Sold out. Oh, it's been a very busy show, hasn't it, this one? So the red flowers on denim is about to sell out. Still got the 4 denims. How's my Anna Maria bundle doing? Now, obviously, you get 3.5 metres. That's only half a metre, though. It's 4 left, that's all. 4 of those left. And you save £5 in it. Well, no, there it is. But no, the wrong pictures. No, hang on, the picture's right, but the description's wrong. Yeah, so ignore that. That was completely wrong. There you go. 47.43. You're saving £5. You get 3.5 metres. Oh, you're right. All right, there, Elliot.
Is that not sold?
No, there's 4 left.
Oh,
4
gosh,
left.
that isn't very many then, is it?
No.
It is really nice to sew with as well.
Always a nice message coming through. Morning, boys. Love the banter. Mark's demos are brilliant. He simplifies things and demystifies his dressmaking from Glynis in the East Riding of Yorkshire. 1 minute ago.
Well, 1 minute ago.
Obviously, sent it 1 minute ago. And Emma says, John and Mark, what a fabulous combination. So funny. Loving the tips. Mark, and it's Emma from round the corner.
Oh.
Hang on, but she lives in West Yorkshire. You don't live in West Yorkshire?
No.
What fab?
John Percent 26.
I thought it was Emma. I thought I named around the corner from me in Warwickshire. Have you moved? Or have you just put the wrong postcode in?
Hang on. This rings a bell. Did you drive past somebody's house and every day to work and they didn't realise, and they realised you lived round the corner from you, but they've now moved? Because yes.
Emma, you have to message in again because we're confused now. Emma from round the corner to me, she lives in a village just round the corner to me, but that definitely said West Yorkshire.
Because someone said that they know that you think that they think. Hang on a minute.
Start again, Mark. We've only got to go home at 1.
If it's the same person that they said that you think they live round the corner from you still, but they've moved. So they're not round the corner anymore, but they were.
Then. When did you move then? I went through your village the other day and I waved. Hi guys, loving the show this morning. I'm learning so much for a great demonstration. Julie in West Lothian. She's not round the corner, she's miles away. Right, okay, Emma's message back very quickly. Yes, John moved last year and saw Mark last Saturday.
Yes, I saw.
No, she lives in West Yorkshire. Now, she's moved from the... so I was waving in the village last week and you weren't even there.
No.
She used to live near the pub, so I used to go through her village and wave near the pub thinking she lives around here somewhere.
I've just moved off the... because I
55
can't...
55 seconds. Right, got to be quick because we have to go early because of yarn lane.
Gosh. Well, there you go. It needs a good press, but you can see it all coming together there. It just needs untucking in the corners and things like that. But there you go. You can
Fantastic.
You can tie it up into a...
When you obviously don't have your facing sticking out like that. That's all.
No. It all needs pressing down. But you get the...
Absolutely. Right. When are you in next?
I can't remember. November sometime.
Next month. Next month sometime.
I knew I should look that up.
Yeah.
Kat would know.
Because you know I always ask it.
You do.
Wait, Hayley, we have to go. Hayley's not used to producing. Sorry, we have to go because we have to start Yarn Lane at 12 o'clock, you see. So, Mark, thank you very much indeed.
Definitely
I'll let you know when
December
he's in next. It'll be next
and
month.
November.
Oh, what?
Back in November and December.
13th of November, he's back.
I told you it was the 13th.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Anyway, pattern. Very quickly, we've got to go. Got to go. Pattern. 17.99. Frida dress and top sewing pattern. Only been on once before. Sizes 8 to 22. I'm not going to go through any of the fabrics because... Oh! Elliot, what is the matter with you today? There she is. So it comes in the top that Mark made. In the pattern, you can make the norm, I don't know what, dress length, or you can make a maxi length as well. 17.99 the pattern. Right, we're going. Oh no, tomorrow's menu. Tomorrow's menu, very quickly. We're going to be so late going to Yarn Lane now. So tomorrow's menu is... Here you go. Poppy apron and tote bag. No, the tote bag's not there. Yeah, but we haven't got anything. We haven't got it at all. Poppy apron and tote bag with Janice Hobbs. Christmas, why is the typing gone bigger? Christmas Highland Cow with Delphine Brooks. Oh, now I've got a lot to explain to you about that one. I'll do that in the morning. 10 o'clock children's jumpsuit with Janice Hobb. Memory cushions with Delphine at 11. And then fabulous fabrics at 12. Right, we're going to Yarn Lane now. If you're watching on the telly, stay where you are. If you're watching on the website, on YouTube or Facebook, you need to go and find the Yarn Lane version. We are doing hats and cows on Yarn Lane. I'm on Sewing Street tomorrow, so I'll see you on Sewing Street tomorrow if you're not coming to Yarn Lane. But if not, I'll see you on Yarn Lane in 4 minutes from now.
Is that brush getting off air on time?